this camera. Sorry, I thought I know I'm supposed to be looking at that one, but no, he was right. That's why he's the director. This is me, Rob Lock, with an E. Oh, it is camera 4. He got me. He got me good. See, at the end of the day, I knew best. Doesn't happen very often. Ladies and gentlemen, stay where you are. Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. And that touch, what you're going to be reaching for your credit card or debit card very shortly, because this is amazing. It's from Piranha. It's the 4-piece bundle, including a jumbo pull and chop. What's that? You're going to find out in a minute. You've got the Pro Cut scissors, the V-knife and the spiral cutter, all for a pony. Stick a pony in my pocket. I'll get the suitcase from the van. Ladies and gentlemen, here to demonstrate this phenomenal set of ingenious kitchen gadgets is the one, the only, Mark Rise! Hello, good to see you, sir.
It's so lovely to see you.
It's so lovely to have you here.
Now,
Welcome.
I can't remember the last time I stayed up till 3 a.m, so I will try and make it as bright and airy as possible.
We have a number of sharp implements that I can prod you with if we need to.
This is very true. Let me introduce you to the Piranha family.
Yes.
Of course, we started 25 years ago with the Piranha peelers.
Yes, I do remember
Everyone's
them.
got Piranha peelers, so I thought I would bring you with the Pull and Chop. The Pull and Chop is a system with 5 super sharp stainless steel blades. I'll show you exactly what it does in a moment. We've also got a spiral cutter, the only knife in the world with a screw attachment attached to it. It's also got a V-knife in fancy shapes, but then Pro Cut scissors, which are absolutely superb for both the garden, for crafting, for the kitchen, for wherever you want, spring-loaded. I'll show you that in just a moment's time. But let me show you the Pull and Chop. What's the thing that's the worst thing to chop in the kitchen, Rob?
Onions!
I mean, it helps.
Shout along if you want to.
I've got one in my hand, so it helps. You can fit up to 900 millilitres of things beautifully in here.
Okay.
And literally, you just put the lid on and pull. And look.
Hey, look at that!
Now, and look, I'm going to pop it
I think we missed it. I actually do. It was so quick.
Like so, you get a perfect result every single
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry. We're having a little mic issue.
Oh.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be really quick. Do you see this onion on here? How quickly that chopped through from, and that was a number of, well, that's probably about 3 or 4 little onions there that were just reduced to diced goodness, ready for your stir fry, ready for your soups, ready for your stews, ready for whatever it is. Maybe putting a sandwich into egg mayonnaise. You name it, the basis of a soup. Always starts with an onion, doesn't it? So 20 quid. Also, please remember, you do get the scissors as well. When you see those in action, I use those scissors for cutting through bone. You know, if you're gonna, why buy skinless, boneless chicken, which is much more expensive than when it's got the skin and the bone on? It's easy, if you want to have skinless, boneless, to take the skin off and cut the bones out yourself. You'll want a set of shears like that. These are the ultimate shears for the kitchen and all around the house. And the Pull and Chop, just when we get into it, you'll notice that it does require some arm action, but you're using the big muscles, not the wristy muscles. So this is actually fabulous because it's very stable on the table when you're pulling the cord and doing your chopping. It's perfect for people who do have maybe arthritis or manual dexterity issues or are not so strong as they used to be. All of that clobber, all of that gubbins, all of that bunts, for 20 quid, and we are market beating as well. We're even a better price than Piranha's own website, and yeah, it certainly did. Let's just say it involved the scissors. Yeah. We'll show you some price comparisons later, but okay. Oh no, we'll do it now. Here it is. Look, so the jumbo pull and chop, $14.99 at Piranha's website. A tenner for the Pro Cut scissors, 6 quid for the V-knife and slicer. That's £30.97. So we're giving you over 30%, just over 30% off for 20 quid. Essentially, you're getting the Pro Cut scissors for nothing, nada, niente, ni churro. Right, take 2, ladies and gentlemen. Can we hear Mark? It's always on a night we know it's going to be really busy.
I know, it's always the way, isn't it? Let me do this again for you, Rob. So I've got a bit of red onion in there.
Yeah.
5 super sharp stainless steel blades. Every time you pull the cord, the blades go around 6 times. It's like you've got 30 knives all chopping at the same time.
Wow.
There's a square peg, it goes in the square hole.
Yeah.
Which, because if it was a round hole, we'd be here all night.
We would be.
You lock it into position and then pull, look. And then, it's not a difficult move, it's just consistent. You can go slowly, you can go up and down if you want.
Ah.
You can go right, you can go left, or you can just go in and out. It's entirely up to you.
So
but
5 blades.
5 blades.
So you've got five people
Yep.
essentially doing the job of one. So it's
Absolutely.
5 times quicker that way, and also 6. It's one pull is 6 pull. So that's
Absolutely.
30 times faster than you could do it yourself.
Absolutely right. But that's just part of the bundle, and I will show you loads of the pull and chop in just a moment's time. But let me also show you the brilliant spiral cutter.
I love this.
The only knife in the world that can create spiral shapes. Have you heard of a tornado potato?
I have.
So you simply, if you go and swipe up and down your phone, the tornado potatoes are all there.
Yes.
You put it in the potato, you put your finger in the hole, and then go round and round. Round and round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Actually, I do, because it's, oh, look, I've got one of those potatoes where it's a bit weird. There we go.
It's a weird potato.
Look at that. It's a potato that's soft in the middle. All right, I'll grab
great,
another one.
okay.
Oh, ain't that always the way?
Yeah.
Look
You'll
at
have
this.
fresh ones in your house.
Hopefully. Thank you, Mr. Supermarket.
Yeah, yes.
All right, let's try again. Round and round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. We do know, because we stop at our knuckles, because you don't want to do your knuckles. No. So when you get down to your knuckles, turn the potato rather than the spiral, and then look, you've got spring veg every day of the year.
Lovely.
It's
amazing.
all good. You can do it with
You
cucumbers.
can do courgette spaghetti with that.
You absolutely can.
Yeah.
And you can also do carrots. If you do carrots or parsnips, pop them in the microwave for 30 seconds first, then cool them down, because otherwise they're too brittle and they snap. So that's the thing to do there. Here is the V knife as well. The V knife, let me do a tomato with it. You hold it like a pen.
Okay.
Like you're writing something smart.
Right.
You put 1 V in there, 1 V and you get a V. 2 Vs and you get a W. 3 and you get a treble U.
Treble U.
Actually, no, it's a VW, and then you drive the knife all the way around.
We did. See, we did that.
Did you see what we did there? I'll tell you more about the V-knife as we go through the night. But look at this, because if it looks good, it tastes good, right?
We eat with our eyes.
And look at this. You eat with your eyes, and kids love this. Do you know what? We saw our mums doing this in the 70s.
Yes, yeah.
But the kids today have never seen it before, so they are amazed by it.
Fancy buffet.
Yes. Oh, it's all over the side. Yeah, absolutely.
Your melons and stuff.
How to Impress Your Mother-in-Law, it's called.
Ah.
And it's always worthwhile doing that, let's face it.
I don't have one.
But I've still got 2.
Oh,
so it's
wow.
like, they're ex-mother-in-laws, but I'm still very friendly with them. So let me show you the Pro Cut scissors as well. These are shear scissors. Because it's got the little thing that you can just click it in, like secateurs for the garden, but you simply click it open, and then you open, so spring-loaded for you.
Right.
And you can cut almost anything with this, but here's one thing that I want to show you. Look at this, because you can cut a can. Look at that. You've got to have a fairly powerful pair of scissors to do that.
Yes,
Be careful of the sharp edges. You know when you're trying to get into packaging, look at this.
Why do they do that?
But look, it's so simple. You can also do wire, so you've got a bit of wire for the garden there, so it'll do chicken wire. This is pretty good as well, so if you've got fencing, you can do fencing really easily. So for the garden or for...
I've always wanted a fence.
Cable ties. It will even cut chicken meat as well, both cooked and uncooked, so that's really useful.
See, I've seen professional chefs using knives to cut meat.
Absolutely.
Right, it's so much easier with
Quite.
scissors.
Absolutely. Wool, if you've got crafty projects going on, you can cut your wool really easily. I've got a bit of ribbon somewhere. This stuff, you know when you get a box in, the packaging stuff, look at this. It cuts it really, really I'm sorry, there are bits going everywhere.
They are. Apologise to Sam, our floor manager.
Sorry, Sam. We love Sam.
Electrical cables.
Electrical cables. So if you do need to kind of cut a cable to actually kind of change it or put a new plug on it. That's a braided cable as well. So all of that string, all of those things. And by the way, all of the Piranha products that I'm showing you tonight are all dishwasher safe, and they all come with a 5-year guarantee as well.
5-year guarantee.
Now, not many things come with a 5-year guarantee, but everything in the Piranha range.
£20 product.
Yeah.
With a 5-year guarantee.
5-year guarantee. Exactly.
£1 a year. No, £4 a year. Pound each.
Yeah.
A year.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
Honestly, these are really, really good if you've never used the Piranha range before. And we have lots and lots of other gadgets from the Piranha range that we'll be bringing to you in the future. Very busy already on the phone lines and also on the website. Go to shopontv.co.uk. Get a couple. These would be great Christmas presents, wouldn't they?
Do you know what they do make great? They make great presents, Rob. And do you know we do all the big trade shows up and down the country as well, and people come and they have a go themselves and see how easy it is. Because the thing is, with the pull and chop, it's an easy thing to use.
Yes.
Can I show you how powerful it is? Because
please do.
A lot of people have got electric ones, and as you've seen, this is a manual food processor that you pull the string.
Yes.
This has one brilliant advantage over the electric ones. You can't do ice in the electric ones. Do you know why?
No, why?
Because it burns the motor out.
Does it really?
Yeah. Because the thing
I was going to say it melts the ice or something.
No, it burns the motor out because it's trying so hard with quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
With this, have a look. So, tell you what, I'll use the clean lid for you.
Okay.
So, square peg goes in the square hole. Simply lock it into position.
A non-slip bottom, I notice.
Non-slip bottom, which is really useful.
Yeah.
And then pull. Now, look at this.
You know what I'm thinking?
Now, that is real ice for a cocktail.
Oh,
so, let me get my
or a
martini
slushy,
glass out, or a slushy, exactly right. And I tell you what, I know
Our
it's
person's friend.
I know it's early, Rob, but you know, always drink responsibly. There we go, a little bit of grappa in there. It's actually it's prune, so there you go.
It's healthy.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
little healthy cocktail for you. I have some healthier cocktails as well. Okay, Mr. Bond, shake and not stir.
I never thought prunes would have tasted so good.
See, it's really good.
Can I just say this is going to save you lots of money, Penny?
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible.
Anyway.
I went to.
Hey, yeah, party season starting.
Very true.
Responsibly and all that.
Do you know what you have in party season?
What?
Cake.
Yes, you do.
I went to the cake and bake show at Olympia, and there was a woman from that big cooking show, the baking show, you know the one I mean.
Yes, yeah.
And she was doing a demonstration. No, not the old lady, one of the contestants.
One of the contestants, yeah.
So, not Mary.
Not Mary, right.
And they said, we've been trying to find something that does carrots so finely it works for carrot cake. Well, now, the pull and chop. Now, you'll notice I cut them into bits. It's got to fit down the side of the blade. If it doesn't fit down the side of the blade, it's not going to do anything. And look at this.
Look at it's so quick.
And look at
No, it
that.
actually, for certain jobs, and the ones you're showing here, it does a better job than the electric. But also, who wants to go to all the faff of getting the electric out? Did I tell you, I bought a big brand name blender food processor that's sat in my cupboard ever since I bought it.
That's the thing. Because you can't be bothered to get all the bits out. Exactly right. That's the thing.
After. How about the wash up on this? You did say earlier, but
it's all dishwasher safe, but have a look. I haven't got a dishwasher here, Rob. You haven't given me a dishwasher. I've just got a bucket of water.
No, you've got a dishwasher.
Look at that. It's me.
No.
I'm letting Sam off. I've got a bucket of water back here. It's all fine. Can I show you something that I learned in Italy? I was doing this demonstration on TV in Italy just a few weeks ago, and they said, oh, can you do this? And I went, oh, yes, I can do that. Yeah. So carrots, onions, it's called sofrito.
Right.
And it's a really great way of doing the base for a soup, a stew, a bolognese, a curry.
Celery, the other ingredient.
Celery is the other ingredient.
That's, what do they call it in French?
I have here.
You know.
Oh, yes.
I always think it's bouillie based, but it's not. That's the soup base. But there's a thing in French cuisine as well. This is also
absolutely.
a thing, yeah.
So have a look. If it sticks, it just means that the carrot's stuck on one of the blades. That's all. So you shake it and it's all fine. But have a look at this.
Wow.
Now, I'm going really fast just to be impressive.
Mirepoix.
Mirepoix.
Yeah.
That's it. Yes, of course. But you don't need to go fast, Rob. You just need to be consistent. That's the way to do it.
It strikes me,
Look at this.
because it cuts so fine, that you're almost getting to the point where you're mulching it, you know.
Yeah, well, do you know what? That's why a lot of mums use this for creating baby food. You know those little pouches of baby food are maybe £1.20 for a tiny little pouch, which is one meal.
Yeah.
And you don't know what preservatives, you don't know what additives they've got in there. All you've got to do is put whatever you're eating that night, whatever you've cooked for you, into the pull and chop. Let's just pop a little bit of onion in there as well.
Presumably fruits in there as well.
You
so
can
in
put
the early days of baby feeding, it seems to be mostly...
And meat as well. You can do absolutely everything in here.
Okay.
And
is there anything you can't do in it?
I haven't come across anything.
Food-wise, it'll do...
No, it will do everything. Absolutely. Yeah.
Amazing.
Absolutely. And so it's really clever. When you are preparing baby food, a little bit of apple juice in there, just sweetens it up and it just makes it a little bit mushier.
Yes, yes.
So that then you've got a perfect weaning diet for your child.
You can blend it, essentially.
Yes, you can, absolutely. And so...
It's so quick and so easy. And the fact is, it can live on your worktop. Or, you know, it's the sort of thing where when you want to chop something, and let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, how many days of the week do you chop something? I bet you at least one. I bet you probably most nights.
Every day.
You cook at home, every day you're chopping something.
Yep.
And it usually starts with an onion. Now,
absolutely.
I mean, instead of doing it manually, do it with this. It's so quick. Now I was going to say, can you do cauliflower rice?
I can do cauliflower rice. It's a thing that's so expensive in the supermarket.
Yes, it is.
A cauliflower is cheap. Cauliflower rice in a bag, really expensive.
You get a whole head of cauliflower for £1.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take a few florets. As long as it fits down the side of the blades, you've got absolutely no problem.
Right.
So simply pop the lid on.
Yes.
Turn and twist, lock it into position, and look. Now,
amazing.
If you love cauliflower rice, look at this.
Can I take?
It would take you hours.
Believe it or not, even though I know I'm heavy set at the moment, but when I do go on my health kicks, I'm quite knowledgeable about how to.
Absolutely,
be healthy.
yeah.
And so I subscribed for a long time to the keto way of eating.
With less carbs.
So, low carbs, basically. It's called so many different things. But I would live on the cauliflower rice. But do you know what is amazing? If you get it chopped really fine, which you can here, you mix it with some mozzarella and you make it into a round shape.
Pizza base.
Yeah.
Great idea.
It's the perfect pizza base.
The trouble with cauliflower rice is, if you leave it overnight in the fridge, it stinks your fridge out.
Yeah.
So we give you a fridge-safe cap to actually put over the top so you can keep it in your fridge without it. So you might be doing garlic. It's brilliant for doing garlic. And by the way, this will do as little as 1 clove of garlic and as much as 100 cloves of garlic. I have personally done 100 cloves of garlic. I'm not going to do it tonight because we'd stink the studio out if we did that.
True.
But I will show you garlic, and I'll show you something else with garlic, because it also comes, this machine, with a little whisk.
Whiskey.
But
20 quid. 20 quid.
So you can mix eggs and milk and all kinds of things, but there's something else that we've discovered with the whisk. Let me grab some garlic here, and let me show you, because I'm just going to pop the garlic in like so.
Yeah.
And simply, let's grab a clean lid. Simply
skin
pop
is
it
still on,
on.
did you realise?
The skin is still on, deliberately.
I figured.
And have a look, because, let me take that one out of the way, and let me show you, because now, can you see what's happening? The paper is coming off, and so now it has separated the paper.
Bless my soul.
It has, look at that. So if we've done it a little bit more, but look, now you can simply pop that back in with the blades.
Yes, and chop it
then chop the garlic.
I love it.
So now,
I hate peeling garlic.
peeling it is the worst thing.
it
Absolutely the worst thing. But, you know, do you like hash browns?
Love hash browns.
Oh, well, hash browns are the new thing that you can do in the pull and chop. So, as long as the pull and chop has got space down the side, that's the main thing.
So you can fill it up to you're just in a few.
Oh, yeah, you can fill it right up to the brim, absolutely. Pop the lid on, like so, and then simply pull. Now, the trouble, of course, with potato is it's full of starch, Rob.
Yes, it is.
So this is what you do. You grab a little clean cloth, like so. You put your potato in, like that. You bring it up and watch this.
Now
you then squeeze.
By the way, that's what you have to do with the cauliflower rice if you're going to make a pizza base with it, if you're going to bake with it.
Yes, of course, because it's got to be dry.
Yes, yeah, look at that.
And then, so you squeeze the starch out and now mould it into the little shape. Into your frying pan. You've got no problem there at all.
Make little tater tots if you wanted to.
Absolutely, I love tater tots. Exactly, all of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting the pull and chop. You're getting the jumbo, the jumbo pull and chop, sorry, the Pro Cut scissors, the V knife and the spiral cutter, which are both a decorative preparation of, well, decorative and functional actually with a spiral. And by the way, if you are trying to cut out if you are trying to maybe shed a bit of weight, but you love pasta, not aubergine, what's it called again here? Courgette.
Yep.
Courgette is such a phenomenal.
Courgette spaghetti. Love it.
But the trick is because that's also very wet.
Yes.
So what you need to do, put it in a colander, sprinkle a little bit of salt over it, and leave it for about 5 minutes. And that will then, it will leach all of the excess water out of it, and then when you stir fry it, you'll be able to get it golden and all of that sort of stuff, and it won't be sort of moist and slushy.
Yeah. You don't want it moist and slushy.
You don't want it
No, not really.
No.
Not really.
All of this for 20 quid. That is a lot of stuff for 20 quid.
It is a lot of stuff for 20 quid. And much as I'm using 4 machines, the thing is you rinse it in between and you can do all of the various different things for you. Now, I know you will mainly use this for onion, garlic, carrot.
Yeah.
That's your everyday...
Ice. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Ice. That's your everyday. But... have a look, because...
Oh, I feel ever so sophisticated.
Have you ever had a beef Wellington?
Have I just? I love beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington is an amazing...
The only good, if meat's great, but to make it better, wrap it in pastry.
Yes, absolutely, yes, quite.
Everything's better with pastry.
Bit of mushroom pate in there as well, the duxelle.
Yeah.
And now you can make duxelle beautifully with the pull and chop, because have a look at this. You have got the chance of being able to just take your mushrooms down really low.
Oh, yeah.
And look, in a matter of seconds, your mushrooms are, let me just pop them down here for you.
Yep. I just want to check, are we getting through on the web okay? Is everyone getting through on the web okay? Okay, just want to make sure. If you're having any issues getting through, do let us, can someone drop us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk. I just wanted to...
My little things come
Do you want some help?
No,
you do that and I'll tell everyone about the offer once again. 20 quid. Do you know, can I tell you something that is absolutely... Can I just pull this down a little bit? Hold on one sec. Just gonna... There we go, lovely. Oh no, it's a bit too much. Just put that there we go, lovely. I found this personally offensive, and I'm going to share it with you. So I bought fish and chips the other night on one of those ride-sharing delivery companies, and when I first moved here, you could get large cod and chips and a sausage in batter for about 12 quid delivered, which is still a lot compared to other parts of the country. Same thing, 28 quid. It cost me 28 quid for a fish supper. It was very nice, but I ate half of it so I could eat the leftovers the next day, because then at least I thought, well, it's £14 a day. Never again. It was 15 quid almost just for a piece of fish. So what, are they gold plating it? But the point I'm trying to make is that honestly, with the cost of living, going up and all that, one takeaway now, one pizza right now, in fact, one pizza for the longest time that I can recall, 20 quid. There's not a lot you get for 20 quid these days that lasts you more than one night. And with this, it's going to last you at least 5 years, because if anything goes wrong with your scissors, if anything goes wrong, any manufacturer's faults, faults and things, anything goes wrong with your pull and chop, well, presumably they'll just replace it, Yeah, get a new one for free. For 5 years. 5 years. Yeah. Can people try it before? I'm putting you on the spot here. Can they try it before they decide to keep it? Why not?
I have no reason why not. I don't.
I did say I was putting you on the spot. But show us. It's really busy. We don't actually have enough stock for what I thought we would have for tonight's show. And so I would be very, very quick if I were you, and get in and get them while you can. I mean, look, we will get more back if we do sell out tonight, but yeah, very busy. Just before we do that, he's poised with digestive biscuits.
I'll wait, don't worry.
Can you wait?
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got this little montage that will show you all the things that this can do. Onion. And what I love about this is it just goes in, it's just so quick and so easy. And the capacity, what is the capacity again?
900 millilitres.
900 millilitres.
We do a smaller one, which is 400 millilitres, but you can do a little bit in the big one, but you can't do a big bit in the little one, so we thought we'd bring you the big one. Yeah, exactly right.
Why not? Why not indeed? Yes. If you've got any questions, if you want to know, will it do this, will it do that, will it do something around the corner, just drop us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk, and that's studio@shopontv.co.uk. And while Mark's here, he's the exploit. He will answer those questions. That's why we do this show every night from midnight to 3 on ITV1 and STV, because we are here to answer your questions. You've got to buy them. You've got to be quick, though, because they are flying out the door. I don't think we're going to have enough stock. They all come in those boxes. That whole kit there, everything. The jumbo pull and chop with the whisking blade and the cutting blade, the spiral cutter, the V-knife, and those Pro Cut scissors, you get all of it for £20 and 4.95 P&P. We've got about a minute before STV join us. So are you ready? Are you getting prepared for the...
I am preparing for the lovely Scottish viewers, yes.
Okay, yes, good, yes.
I'm actually in Glasgow next week.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Where are you going to be?
I'm at the Glasgow Scottish Exhibition Centre with Piranha.
With Piranha. So if you want to see Mark live, catch the live show, that's the place to go.
Indeed.
Is it a public show?
It is, absolutely, yeah.
But I'm very jealous.
Yeah.
I love Scotland, I really do. Right, okay, so yeah, why don't you check out now? We're about to, literally minutes away from STV joining us, and then once we've got all of our punters all seated, all of our audience ready and comfortable to begin, we shall start afresh. So here it comes. Order now, £20 for you for all of that. Buy now. Yes, welcome to our STV viewers to Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with me. We've already been on ITV1 for about 20 minutes or so. You have missed a treat, but I'm glad you're here now because they're flying out the door, and now you get a chance in Scotland to buy them too. And in fact, I'll introduce you to our guest, who's going to be in Glasgow next week at the Glasgow Housewares exhibition. Is it?
It's the big craft exhibition in Glasgow, yeah.
That's Mark Rise, ladies.
Hello! Hello!
Here he is. He's on Shop on TV. We finally poached him.
Oh, it's lovely. It is lovely to be here. Rob, let me show you the pull and chop. The pull and chop is one of our best sellers. Piranha, of course, got the name Piranha because we are famed for super sharp stainless steel blades.
Yes.
And the pull and chop has 5 super sharp stainless steel blades.
5!
That spin around.
5 knives.
Absolutely. It spins around in the polycarbonate tub, but here's the clever bit, because it's a manual food processor. Every time you pull the cord, the blades go around 6 times. It's like you've got 30 knives all going all at the same time.
That's going to save you a lot of time.
It is.
It's just gone absolutely bananas out there.
I'm not surprised. Do you know what? I hate chopping onions. I'm no chef. I hate chopping onions.
No, sure.
It makes you cry.
It does.
There are no more tears with this system
What makes me
because...
surprised, I never get the onions looking the way I want them anyway.
well, let me show you.
You can't cut onions with a knife like this can do it.
Well, do you know what? Later tonight, we might well do the challenge.
The challenge?
I have a challenge lined up for you.
Challenge accepted.
Hi, excellent. Yeah. Look at this. Because now... Oh, by the way, if you just want a rough stir-fry, stop there.
Yeah.
But if you want fine onions, have a look at this, because I don't care how good your knife skills are.
No, you can't.
You cannot. Look at that. And now...
the rain or something like, or in baking.
Exactly. You've got a perfect result every single time. Let me show you with carrots, because for carrot cake, it's really, really good. The only thing I would say is it's got to fit down the side of the blade. So that's not going to do anything, because it's too big.
So you might have to cut certain things
Exactly.
down.
As long as it fits down the side of the blades, you've got no problem there at all. I was at the Cake and Bake Show at Olympia, and the people who love baking came and bought the pull and chop simply because... Oh, by the way, if it sticks, it just means it's stuck on one of the blades. So just shake it and then you're fine.
Right.
Look at that. It's actually helpful if it does that on TV, so you can see it's like, oh, no.
Yeah, because as you throw the stuff in, it sticks to a blade.
Exactly right.
It kind of wedges it in place.
Guess what?
What?
The more you pull, the finer it gets.
It's 5 blades cutting 6 times per rotation.
Absolutely.
But so it's 30, literally the equivalent of 30 knives going out.
Exactly. But unlike some food processors, the blade is right down at the base. And can you see how the blades are slightly curved upwards?
Yes, yeah.
It's because it works on cyclonic action. As it spins around, it throws the food up to the next blade, and so it cuts on all 5 blades, which means that even if you just do 1 clove of garlic, it throws it out to the side, but it still cuts it all.
A lot of those processors, even the
just miss it.
ones,
Exactly.
They miss it. By the way, we've had lots of emails. Let's do a couple. Who? Kaisel.
That's a cool name.
is welcoming you back to TV. He's missed you apparently. Isn't it great to have him back on ITV? I hope he's going to become part of the furniture. And if I take a holiday, then I've got a couple of backups now. Mark's he's a part of the family now. So I have a question from Elizabeth. She's just gone for hers. She's gone for the...
Excellent, Elizabeth.
Will the garlic... good question. Will the garlic and onion and other odorous type vegetables or fruits, will those smells linger afterwards?
No. And the brilliant thing about polycarbonate is it doesn't keep the smell in. When you wash it, the smell goes.
And you just
which is
bung
great.
it on the top rack of the dishwasher.
Yeah.
And the blades you can put in the dishwasher
Yes,
too?
you can put all of it in the dishwasher. Can I advise you to put the blades on the top rack of the dishwasher, Rob? Because otherwise, when you reach down in your dishwasher, that will cut you. When you pull it out, you see them and you're careful with them.
They are very
You'll
sharp,
notice that all the way through the night, I hold the blades by the top.
Yes, yeah.
That's how I hold them.
Keep the kiddies away, because they are razor sharp.
Let me tell you, the pull and chop is great for kids under supervision as long as you have filled it, the adults filled it, and the adults put the lid on.
Yes, yeah.
Then fine, as long as they've got supervision. Otherwise, no. For kids, not so much.
Right. So
The Pro Cut scissors, rounded end scissors, no problem there.
You get those as well. By the way. We should show STV.
Yes, we should. Oh, absolutely. Let's show you the extra stuff because.
You're setting up. Excuse me. A couple more emails. I do apologise. Mags.
Hello, Mags.
She saw the spiral cutter. Her grandkids love using the spiral cutter.
Well, let's do the spiral cutter for you there. Let me grab a courgette and show you. I've just cut the top off that courgette.
Courgette spaghetti.
So you've got just the top bit. So you push it in with your fingers.
I'm so sorry.
It's going round.
I've got some water. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm choking on my own spittle.
When you've started it off in the fruit, put your finger in the hole and then just go round. Now, the kids love this because they've never seen anything like it. You put your finger in the hole and then you go round and round. And look, now you've got spring veg every day of the year, even in autumn. But have a look at this. Have you got an air fryer, Rob?
I do.
Have a look at this because, look, you can either put a skewer through that, put it in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Even kids eat that because it's a crunchy snack for them. Beautiful. For adults, cover it with garlic butter. Just like, oh, yes, please. I'll have a bit of that.
Drizzle it with cheese.
But look at this. Now, you can make a little rosette that can go with your Sunday roast absolutely beautifully. That's rather nice.
Great, isn't it? Again, here's everything you get for your money. So you get the jumbo pull and chop. You get the Pro Cut scissors. They're included. To be honest, 20 quid just for those scissors is worth it.
Yeah.
The V-knife and the spiral cutter, the whole kit and caboodle. They are boxed. If you wanted to separate them when they arrive and give them a separate gift, you could. But frankly, I think you'll be so impressed with all of them, you're going to want to keep them for yourself. But you get the
one for you, one for someone else, Rob.
Yeah. Yes. To be honest, people are buying multiples. They're buying more than one. Get one for the home, one for the caravan, the motorhome. You know, your holiday home in Ibiza, whatever. If you go to Piranha's website, the jumbo pull and chop on its own is $14.99. The Pro Cut scissors are a tenner, 6 quid roughly for the V knife and slicer. That's £30.97p. Our price is 33 more than, it's about 35% off. So essentially, it's like you're getting the Pro Cut scissors for nothing. I mean, it just is. It's such. I mean, you just don't get much for 20 quid.
You don't. And this is a big bundle to get for 20 quid. Let me show you the V-knife as well, because the V-knife is really clever. Kids go wild for this, because if it looks good, it tastes good, right?
Yeah.
And Piranha believes that fresh is best.
Yes.
Because it is.
I agree.
You simply hold it like a pen. It's very, very easy. Hold it like a pen. This is made solidly of plastic, but again, it still comes with the 5-year guarantee. And it's all dishwashers. I know.
On everything, right?
On everything. Wow. Everything that we're showing to you. So you make a 1V.
Yeah.
Then you put in another cut and you get a W.
It's a bird.
You put in another cut and you get a treble U. Or a VW.
A Vita.
And then we drive all the way around the fruit. Now, you can do this with an orange, an apple, a lemon, a lime. And look at this. This is beautiful. Go all the way round.
Yeah.
And then, look at that. And so
Halloween's coming up. You might want to do some pumpkins or something.
I did a pumpkin the other day with this, which is really cool. Yeah. But look, you can also make little shapes. If you've got a Halloween party, little eyes on there. Look, those little marshmallows,
nom, nom.
And then you've got a little monster going on.
Oh,
but look, I have also pre-prepared for you
Oh, you
a melon basket. Now, look, I did that at about 11 o'clock. So you've got, look at that.
So you go around the melon.
And that's going to be really fancy.
Fruit in the middle.
Can I be absolutely honest with you?
Sure.
I messed up. I went too far. I went too far. But that's just me being honest about it.
Show us the scissors really quick.
Yeah, absolutely, because the scissors are great.
So everything we're demonstrating tonight, you get.
You absolutely
unless it's
do.
the vacuum I'm doing separately.
Now,
not a choice. It's not a, you know, you get them all. Get it all.
You know when you've got a box through and you go, oh, I've got a delivery, but I can't get into it because of this blooming stuff.
Yes.
Have a look at this. The Pro Cut scissors just cut that through really, really easily. For string, really easy.
Yeah.
For bubble wrap, so you can get through your bubble wrap really easily as well, which is good. Oh, you know when you go and buy something plastic from
packs.
it's like
you know what they're called blister packs because you get a blister.
You do get a blister trying to open them. So you can do that, but it will even do metal wire as well. These are great for the kitchen. They're great for the household. They're also superb for the craft room as well. So look, cable ties for that level of plastic. Look at that, brilliant.
Will they cut cloth? Fabric?
They do cut cloth, absolutely. I haven't got, I'll see if I can find some in a little bit. Here's some fencing material. And so you can cut through, so you can use it. Now, I have to be honest, I've got two pairs at home. I keep one specifically for the garden and one specifically for the kitchen.
Yeah, right, sure.
But the deal is, the Pro Cut scissors in there. Can you see that you use them like shears because they are spring-loaded, which is absolutely superb. So that is brilliant. But also, simple things. We've got, you know, if you're making Christmas cards right now, if you're doing all of those decals and whatever, that's really lovely. Also, the plastic stuff, you know, the plastic stuff that you put on Christmas cards and that, acetate, that kind of stuff. So all of that. Hey, look, I found some beautiful, sparkly, Christmassy pipe cleaners.
Oh, good.
And look, it does these.
They're called chenille straws, apparently.
You're not allowed to call them.
You're not allowed to clean your pipe anymore.
Well, I don't think anyone's got any.
I was going to say, do people even have pipes? I haven't seen a pipe for years.
I haven't either. So it will do absolutely everything. They're so good. By the way, those go in the dishwasher as well.
Right.
And they come with a 5-year guarantee.
On a pair of scissors.
On a pair of scissors, exactly.
You be honest with me, ladies and gentlemen. Now, come on. Can we talk? Let's be honest here. If you went to Amazon or if you went to any one of the big retailers and you bought a pair of scissors, kitchen shears for 20 quid, which is probably what you'd pay, right? To be honest, for a decent set, would they come with a 5-year guarantee? Of course they wouldn't. Have you ever come across a pair of scissors ever in your entire existence that got a 5-year guarantee? And the fact is the scissors aren't 20 quid. They're only a tenner. They're part of the bundle if you bought them directly from Piranha. With us tonight, you get them included. You save £10 and you get the scissors. You get the jumbo pull and chop, and you also get the V-knife and the spiral cutter. It's £5 a product, basically. If you bought a pair of scissors for 5 quid, you wouldn't expect them to last very long, would you? And you get all of it boxed to your home for £24.95. There's your. Now, bear in mind, that's capped postage and packing. So if you bought 18 of these, you still only pay one postage and packing charge of £4.95. Unless you put anything in your box. Some items do carry an additional charge of £1 or £2, depending if they're big and bulky. This doesn't. But the first £4.95 of any P&P charge per order is always capped. So, you could have as many as you want of these right now, and get one for you, one for the family, you know, one for your friends. Christmas presents. Secret Santa. Secret Santa. Secret Santa. That's his theme tune this year. For 20 quid. But you've got to check out now. Basically, 20% of a massive stock has already gone. And I'm talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these we started with. Hundreds of you are already shopping. Hundreds of you are going for them with good reason. Be honest, if you paid 20 quid, even if they were really naff, you'd go, well, they're only 20 quid. But if they break or something goes wrong with them, now, if you break them yourself, that, you know, obviously, I don't know. But if there's any fault with them, if they go wrong, if they stop working, if anything like that happens, for 5 years, you'll get a new one. You just contact Piranha, they'll send you a new one. It's as simple as that. For 5 years, we are so busy, it's gone bananas. Yeah. We've got a little video just to show you a montage. Now, after this, Mark, you know, you talked about challenges. Now we've got all of our audience. Oh, look at, did you see the baby food you can do in it? You could do cat food, dog food if you want to. Dips. Go on.
Tackle, so you put your worms in there for your bait as well. All really good. I know.
Mark,
I
you had to lower the tone.
Anglers love it as well.
Oh, yeah, take it out on the boat with you.
Yeah.
Mulch your worms before you fish. Oh, now we haven't even got. Now look, I tell you what, I'll have one of these just for what it does ice. Chopped nuts.
Oh yeah, I'll show you nuts in a moment. Absolutely.
Right. Will you?
And biscuit base as well. So I'll show you biscuit base because the pull and chop is so versatile. If you don't pull so many times, you can get a really rough chop.
Yes.
If you pull more times, you get a really fine chop, and that's what's clever about it. So don't waste your money about buying all the pre-cut stuff. Fresh is best.
But also, you know that I trained a load of executives from a big French company. I won't say the name of it, but they sell the gas that they put into the bags of those pre-packaged foods.
Oh.
There's gas inside them that keeps them
That's what keeps it fresh.
And it keeps the bag slightly expanded as well.
You might as well get it absolutely fresh.
Yeah.
Do you like
same to me.
Do you like cheesecake?
I blooming love it. Do I like cheesecake? Who are you talking to?
Digestive biscuits in here. I've just broken them up and popped them in, but have a look at this because this is superb. If you love cheesecake, now, normally I would just tip that out like so.
We're almost a quarter of the. It's going. Sorry if I interrupt. It's going to get like that. They're
I understand.
So quickly now.
It's busy, isn't it?
We're not there yet. We're on our way. We're well on our way.
What I would do is put the melted butter in there as well, put the lid back on, and then remix. Oh. That's how I'd do it. But look, so you talked about nuts. So that's breadcrumbs. That's biscuit-based crumbs. Yeah. Let's, where have I got my nuts? Here's some nuts. You can do egg in here, and I'll show you the little whisk as well.
Okay. No, I mean
perfect
like
scrambled eggs.
Mayonnaise.
Like
yeah. Hard-boiled eggs.
You know, I have got hard-boiled. I will show you that in just a minute. I've got.
I don't know why I've gone all like this.
Look at this. Here are the nuts. And I do walnuts because they're the most difficult to chop. Have you ever seen that?
I know, but also the walnut cake is the best cake of them all.
Do you know what? Coffee and walnut, but then you put your walnuts, you do your walnuts like that, and then you push them all the way around the side as well, so it looks fancy.
Lovely.
I love a fancy cake.
I love a fancy cake.
Fancy.
Martha, she likes them. What did you say you like them on, Martha? On a risotto, which got me thinking about
nuts on risotto.
Apparently so. Peanuts on your Thai food, on your pad Thai.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. You know, we were just doing biscuits. Do you know what? Do you know biscuits in Britain used to be not spelt the same way? It used to be B-I-S-K-I-T, like Limp Bizkit, the band.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but then apparently about 100 years ago, we wanted to be all fancy and French, so we went the French way.
Really? Biscuit.
Yeah.
Now look at this. That's fresh bread.
Can you? Yes, this is fresh. I deliberately chose fresh bread. You can see how fresh that is.
Yeah.
But because
a little trick.
Because the blades are sharp, it still makes breadcrumbs. That's the point.
That is extraordinary. But I was going to say, do you want to know a little trick? I don't even know if you need it here.
Oh, are you going to say the cracker?
Got cream cracker.
You don't really need to.
You don't need.
You don't need to. Because look, this is a great way, and this is why I choose fresh bread to do this.
Yeah.
Because look at that. Oh, now, do you like making your own nuggets at home?
I do.
Look at this. Your own nuggets.
Can't say I've ever.
Look at that.
Depends what sort of nuggets you're talking about, Mark.
I was talking chicken nuggets.
Oh,
yeah,
no, I've never done that.
How about bruschetta?
Yes.
Simply put your tomato in the pull and chop, and now.
Oh yes, salsa, guacamole,
salsa verde as well. Absolutely love it. It will make.
Hummus.
Do you know what? Chickpeas, absolutely.
Yeah?
It does chickpeas down to hummus beautifully.
Does it do bloke peas as well?
Do you know what? I've never found a bloke pea.
Oh, sorry, say what now? Say what's that? What? James wants to know if you can do cheese.
James wants cheese and carrot together. I've got a better one than that for you, Rob.
You?
So, James, I appreciate that, but I'm going to show you sandwich filling like you wouldn't believe.
Coronation chicken.
No, look, I'm going to do tomato and cheese together. You might think, well, that's going to be a gloopy old mess, isn't it? But no, because have a look at this. This is clever.
If you're like me, you can't quite understand why anybody ever uses lettuce in burgers. Do you know what's
it does
really
go limp.
nice? If you get yourself a decent lettuce, like a, you know, one of the what's the Chinese lettuce that's really flavourful?
Kos? No.
Bok choy.
Bok choy, yeah.
And a little bit of mayonnaise and some salt and lemon juice. And if you blend it together into almost like a paste or a dip, spread that on top of your burger.
So cheddar and a big tomato.
Yeah, cheese, it's a margarita.
Yeah, exactly. And now look at this, because
Work.
it mixes it together, and you might think, hang on a minute, isn't that too wet? But no, the cheese emulsifies it.
Wow.
And look, let me just bring this
I'm
back
tempted
a
to.
little
I haven't
here.
eaten anything yet.
In a sandwich fit. Would you like it in a piece of bread?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. When did you last have your dinner? It's like,
Probably about 5 hours ago. I won't
I've
until I get home
got
now.
a spoon here somewhere.
You can see I'm withering away.
Are you wasting away, Rob? Are you wasting away?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Well, that looks great.
Now, look at that. I haven't got any.
Toast?
But I haven't got any butter. I'm afraid.
That's all right.
I'm so
You
sorry.
could toast that though, couldn't
But
you?
you could.
You could put it on top of something and grill it, and then it would go nice.
And let me tell you, I did wash my hands before the show.
I trust you.
So
Is it half each?
here you go.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Have a sandwich. Why
The
not?
whole thing. I just needed to try.
Just want a little taste. James, you can do cheese and carrot, but cheese and
Ooh.
tomato I think works. Isn't that brilliant? Isn't it surprising?
Oh, my mouth doesn't know what to think. It's really.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Emily bought a pull and chop 2 years ago, and it's still going strong.
Do you know what? And there's still another 3 years left on that guarantee as well.
And it's not like after 5 years it just goes, right, I've done my 5 years, that's it, I'm out.
Do you know what? People at the live shows, Rob, say to me, but surely the string's going to break. It's nylon cord. I've been working with Piranha for about 5 years now, on and off. I haven't seen one break yet. I genuinely haven't seen one break yet.
Yep.
But that's why we cover it with a 5-year guarantee. If you've got any problems at all, get in touch with us. We'll send you a new one. It is not, you know...
British company as well.
We are. We're based in Nottingham, absolutely.
Lovely.
And
Yep.
all of our products are designed in Britain. Not all of them made in Britain, but all of them are designed in Britain. And have we seen the picture of Rusty Lee yet? Because Rusty Lee is our brand ambassador, and I love Rusty. I first came across Rusty here on ITV back on just after Tiz was.
Oh, yeah.
On a show called The Saturday Show, which was the
remember that.
first show that I did with Isla Sinclair and Tommy Boyd back in the day in 1982.
Sorry,
And I first came across Rusty there, so I'm so impressed that she is the brand ambassador. And do you know what? She loves the pull and chop. And we've done loads of videos with her and that are all over our website and stuff, so on our socials. So really, really good.
If you've just tuned in, sorry, how rude of me.
Nice sandwich.
This is the Piranha four-piece bundle.
4-piece.
Especially for you. You can't buy this bundle anywhere else. It's exclusive here. You'd have to buy the products individually from Piranha if you wanted them, and you'd pay another £10 for all of this. 20 quid for the jumbo pull and chop, the Pro Cut scissors, the V-knife, and the spiral cutter. Now, let me put this 3 different ways. Way number 1, if you're someone who loves to be told or advised on what to do that is best for you, go and check out now, pay now, buy now, because they are flying out the door. I don't know if we'll have enough to go around. Way number 2, if you are someone who does not like to be told or advised what to do, may I suggest or request that you go and check out now, because they are flying out the door and I don't know if we'll have enough to go around. For those, way number 3, for those who will not buy from Shopping Telly as long as they've got a hole in their face, don't buy it at all, because that's the decision that I'm clearly never going to be able to make you change your mind about. It's a shame because so many people miss out. Do you know the number of people I talk to? So I saw that thing you had on telly last night. I go, yeah, is it any good? No, I was lying on telly. No, I mean, yes, it's good. It's great.
Rob, how many years?
You buy one? Nah.
How many years have you done ShopOnTV, Rob?
Oh, since 95. So
Okay, and I'm 93. So, no, I'm 2003. So I'm 22 years
I'm 30,
coming up.
I'm 29, I think.
So there's a lot of years between us, and I think we've all had that. It's like, is it any good? It's like, well, we wouldn't be showing it to you if it was if it was no good.
But you know what? When I get because sometimes I will, full disclosure, it hasn't happened tonight, but sometimes we do get the supplier will give us one to take home and try. I haven't had one of these yet.
I'm sure we can organise it, Rob.
Hint. No, it's not. No, I don't request one. I never would because it's not fair. But the point is that when I do, or if I buy them myself, and I invariably end up buying things like this for my parents because I've got an 83-year-old, heavily arthritic mother.
It is really good.
And
Actually, with arthritis, it's really good.
The best. Just the best gift.
Can I tell you, in fact, I had a guy who, with only one arm come to the show at the NEC that we were doing, and he said, is it possible for me to be able to do it?
Yeah.
And so he put the lid on and leant against it, but only had one hand and was very capable of being able to do it.
Right.
When we do the live shows, a lot of older people come up and say, can I do it? And we put the onions in, we load it up, we put the lid on for them, and then they do it, and they go, yeah, absolutely. Can I make you a smart little drink? I made you an alcoholic one. Can I make you a non-alcoholic one?
Yeah, of course, there you go. But also, to be honest, even if you are 100% able-bodied and you've got the body of Thor and the strength of Thor, no human being on this planet can cut with 5 knives simultaneously that I'm aware of.
It's more than that. Yeah. It's like 30 knives.
Well, because, yes, and do it 6 times fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Every time you pull, the blades go around 6 times.
Yeah. 5 knives going 6 times. Every pull is
imagine you got 30 Oompa Loompa sous chefs all working for you. I bet that's what Willy Wonka had, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Do you like chocolate, Rob?
I love it. Do I like chocolate? Again. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I can't believe
I'll just chuck that on the floor.
Mark just did. He grated, or chopped rather, tomato and cheese together. I can't believe how good that is.
Isn't that brilliant?
It's like savoury and it's like sinful and healthy all at the same time.
It's decadent. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I am making you a chocolate cocktail. This is hot chocolate powder. I realise it's cold milk, but it's hot chocolate powder. Let me also put in, and this is why I have brought bourbon biscuits with me.
Bourbon biscuits.
Bourbon biscuits. And
you know
when you go to the fast food joints and you get those kind of frappe drinks or those kind of things. I'm about to make it for you here with, look at this, because the pull and chop is strong enough to do ice. And look at this. This is.
Because you know how they often put ice into a cocktail, whether it's a mocktail or a cocktail. You could crush the ice and blend it with the drink at the same time, can't you?
Absolutely can, because look at this. You have now got
sorry, I just yeah.
A chocolate cocktail. That is hot chocolate with biscuit, with ice and milk. There you go, Rob.
Oh,
careful now.
Hold on.
I discovered this recipe a few days ago.
I do this purely in the name of Britain.
How'd you like it? Would it be better with Kahlua?
To be honest, it's pretty good on its own. I do love a bit of Kahlua. That is. I'm drinking bourbon biscuits and chocolate. That is so nice.
Also works with Oreos pretty blooming well, I have to say.
Do you know how much money I waste on bags of ice? You could just freeze blocks of ice in containers.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Red wine.
Yeah.
In an ice tray, straight into the pull and chop. You get crushed ice red wine. For Beaujolais works really well. For Sangria works really well. For the red wine that's supposed to be warm, not so much.
Fair enough. Obviously, again, drink responsibly and all of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, go on. Okay, so can we do? Earlier on, I was going to say, could I challenge you?
Oh yeah, go on.
So I'm going to actually do something I don't do very often for many people. I'm going to shut up.
Oh wow.
And I would love you to show us in 5 minutes as many demos as you. We haven't seen the blender yet.
We have had an email about herbs. So have a look at this. Because look at this. I've actually got mint. This is mint because mint can be quite hard. Look at this. So Sonia, look at this. So you simply put your herbs in. It does really woody herbs as well, which is absolutely superb. And look at this. And so now, if it sticks to the side, just shake it a little bit. Oh, can you smell that? It's absolutely amazing.
It smells amazing.
Look, if you're through to the side, just get your spatula and bring it up, and you've got fresh herbs,
If you
fresh chopped
an
herbs.
Asian household and you do a lot of
Oh, do you know
herbs
what?
and spices,
Absolutely.
curries and things.
Very much so. Very much so.
Oh, that smells lovely.
Herbs and spices. It will do
And all
meat.
things nices.
Oh, would you like to see the pickled egg?
I want to see it all. Show me everything, baby.
Let me.
Would you like a hand with a jar?
There we Oh, I did it. It's okay.
Hey.
It's okay. It's all good. Now, have a look at this.
pickled egg.
I've gone right back to the 1970s with my pickled eggs here.
Anyone still eat those things? I guess they must do because they, yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm just doing it for
Demo
purposes because these are hard-boiled eggs, obviously. Get your mayonnaise ready because look at this. Now,
Bit of mayonnaise.
your mayonnaise and you have a mayonnaise sandwich all ready to go.
To be
It is that
fair,
simple.
I don't see any reason why you couldn't stick a couple of dollops of mayonnaise in it before you chop it.
Absolutely, you absolutely can. You can
come
do
out
it
ready-
all in
ready to
one
go.
go. Yep.
Yeah.
And as I say, it's all dishwasher safe.
Yeah, yeah.
But I haven't got a dishwasher, I've just got a bucket of water. So you can rinse it really easily as well. By the way, even the lid goes into the dishwasher. If you can hear water in there, doesn't matter which way, just pull the string over the sink and the water all comes out. Because it's nylon, not string, it doesn't rot.
Doesn't rot.
That's the thing. If it was nylon, it would rot. If it was string, it would rot. Where did I put the lid for that? I'll just make sure I don't knock that over then. Tell you what, I'm gonna make you another drink as well because let's get a little
Got to
bit.
check out, folks.
little
If
bit
you're
of
not
milk
checking out
in
your
there.
baskets now. It's the busiest.
I'm not
show
at all
now.
surprised. Let's.
Yeah, Secret Santa.
Oh, I love Secret Santa.
Just a gift. If you don't, once you get the person that's got everything. Oh, I love. I tell you, I love Nesquik strawberry milkshake.
I'm making you raspberry and strawberry
Well,
because I
blimey.
have the raspberries here. Look at this. You are gonna love this.
28 days to
Oh,
Christmas.
what?
Oh, 68.
I was going to say, 28 doesn't sound that many. And so,
No, sorry.
Surely not. Would you like ice in there as well? Do you want to make it an icy one?
No. Oh,
Just-
no. Is the milk cold?
the milk is cold.
Then no.
Don't want
like
it, don't want it too
icing.
cold. Oh, okay.
Ice
Look at this.
cream I would have gone for.
Because now,
Gotta check out, you gotta go buy. Because if you don't, you're gonna cry. Go and check.
someone called Simon Cowell.
No. Yeah.
Absolutely.
See. Yes, please do.
Look at this.
Oh, lovely.
Look at that.
But baby foods,
Do you know what?
soups,
For-
stews. Thank you.
If you are up late nursing a baby, you know how expensive those jars and those pouches of baby food are, like £1.20 per jar.
They stick a load of sugar in them as well.
Well, you don't know what's in them, to be honest with you.
Terrific, I think sometimes.
So when you make your food for you and your other half, just put a small
that's-
portion in for baby, and I tell you what, let's just throw whatever we've got in. Let's throw a mushroom. Let's throw a little
Yeah.
bit of. Let's throw a carrot. Where's my knife gone? Yeah, just. I only cut the carrot just so that it's not too big a piece, so it doesn't get
Yeah,
stuck on
just
too
so it
big a
fits.
piece.
Yeah.
Let's put a bit of bread in there. Let's put a bit of cauliflower in there.
cauliflower.
Anything can go in the pull. Just put a bit of mint in there as well.
Great way of doing bubble and squeak, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely it is. So, look at this. You simply...
Stuffing at Christmas.
Look, do you know what? Stuffing works really well because you can put sausage meat in there as well as all the breadcrumbs and everything else.
Did you
But
bring
look at
any
this.
meat tonight or not? No?
Did I bring
Any meats?
I didn't bring any meat
Okay, I
with
was
me
just
tonight.
curious.
But it can do
will
both
do it.
raw meat and cooked.
So will it dice a chicken breast, sort of?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What I do for my little dog, Margot, because she doesn't like big chunks of meat,
Right.
so I put it in the pull and chop and sprinkle it over her dinner, and she goes absolutely mad for it.
Raw and cooked meat.
Yeah, yeah. So look at this.
Amazing.
So now, whatever it is. By the way, for baby food, put a little bit of apple juice in there. Just makes it a little bit sweeter
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
and it also makes it a little bit more mushy
Yeah.
for baby food. So that works really
No,
well.
presumably there's nothing to stop you also from sort of blending up cooked vegetables.
You absolutely can if you want to,
Yeah.
yeah. Because it will go to a paste
Yeah.
if you put a little bit of liquid in there as
Yeah.
well. But the point is, you can go from fresh food, and Piranha says fresh is best.
Sure.
Because it absolutely is. We
Well,
all
because you don't lose
know
all
that.
the ingredient,
Exactly right.
the nutrition.
We all know that fresh is best. It's
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Sure.
But look at what we've done. I mean, from dry ingredients to fresh ingredients to making food look fancy.
Yeah.
If you've got I'm going to talk to the parents watching right now.
Sure.
Whose kids don't like vegetables?
Yeah.
That's most people. But have a look at this.
Whose kids' adults don't like vegetables?
If you make carrot this small,
Yeah.
or onion that small, and you put it in a dish, your kids will not know it's there.
No, no.
So if you put it in bolognese, all of those kids that go, Mum, I don't like carrot, they won't even know. They won't even know it's there.
They won't. You sneak it past.
So you can sneak it past them.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
By the way,
But also, if you don't like, I mean, I have to say, I'm not a big fan of vegetables. The only vegetable I really, truly love, and I will eat it every day if I could, is cauliflower.
now that's really unusual, though, isn't it?
yeah.
Of all the vegetables.
I mean, potatoes as well, but I mean, if I'm cutting out the carby stuff, then I mean, I love cauliflower. So you do cauliflower rice with this.
You can.
You could, if you parboil it, I bet you could do your garlic mash in there.
You absolutely can. Yes, and you could, and it is strong enough to do mash as well.
Right.
As long as you have cooked your potato.
Yes, yes.
There are a lot of kids that won't eat courgettes.
Yeah.
And I will show you a way to get them to eat courgette in just a moment. But look at this, icy drinks, nuts. It's powerful enough to do ice, it's powerful enough to do nuts because you've got no motor to burn out. The only motor you've got is your arm.
Yeah, true. And it's using your big shoulder muscles.
Absolutely. And people say to me, oh, it'll give me a real workout. It's not that difficult. To be honest, it's not that difficult, so don't panic.
It's not like Mark's got one giant oversized muscle.
No, exactly. Oh, by the way, left-handed and right-handed. Works left and right, which is really useful. I'll show you another way. If you've got problems with your wrist or you've got problems with your arm,
yes.
I will show you an easier way to do it. And some people have said to us, oh, I find it easier to work this way, but I'll show you that in just a moment. You also get the whisk as well. We've just launched this product in Australia on ShopOnTV
really?
this week, and they don't call it a whisk. They call it a whipper.
A whipper?
A whipper. It's whipper, mate.
Get your whipper out, mate.
Exactly, which is amazing. So
it did occur to me, if you have a prosthetic, then you could, and if there is, if it will grip onto the string, then I mean,
exactly.
It can be something that everybody can use. Carol was asking, what about fresh nutmeg?
Yes, it will. Now,
ginger. What about ginger?
Ginger is really clever. You need to peel the ginger first because you don't really want the peel of the ginger in there.
Good point.
But of course, we do have a product called the Piranha Peeler on our website as well. But just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying.
It's only the best peeler I've ever used.
Well, quite. But anyway.
Coming soon. But nutmeg, yes.
The brilliant thing about this, with ginger, it cuts really finely. With nutmeg, it bounces around, but it cuts slivers of the nutmeg off.
Right.
So you've still got the nut. Yes. At the end of it, unless you really go for it.
Meg in the bowl.
But you've got Meg in the bowl. Exactly right. Exactly. But
all of that on the screen for 20 quid.
But what's so brilliant about this is there's no more tears with your onions.
No.
Because all of the tears are in the pot. And by the way, unlike those glass ones where you chuck it over the front and it falls off your kitchen side and smashes into 1,000 pieces, this is polycarbonate. It's very tough. It's
no transfer of odours.
No, exactly. It's also got a non-slip base on the bottom of it as well. So if you've got a slippery surface, let me show you when it's empty, Rob, because this is really useful. This proves to you that the blades go round and round and round. So if you have a look at this, if I just pull it while it's empty, you can see. Hang on a minute, you've got to have it on the spindle. So look, square peg goes in the square hole. I didn't get it in the square hole. That wasn't very clever, was it?
Well,
so look at this.
Frankly, I think you should know better.
There. Can you see how it spins?
It's chopping at every level, basically. 3 different gears.
If you imagine a gear system, it's exactly that.
Yes.
And that's what's so clever about it.
5 blades chopping 6 times faster. You know, for
Absolutely.
every pull of the cord, it's 6 revolutions.
Oh, here's a question that hasn't come in, but I hear it a lot of the time. It's like, aren't my blades going to go blunt?
No, but Mark, before you answer that, aren't the blades going to go blunt?
Do you know why blades go blunt, Rob?
No.
Let me show you. This is why blades go blunt.
Oh.
It's all right, I haven't damaged it.
No.
Because you are not hitting anything apart from the food, so the blades stay sharper for longer.
And anyway, if it stopped working, you've got a 5-year guarantee.
You have got a 5-year guarantee.
5-year guarantee on every product in this £20 bundle. Now, we had a question from a viewer who must just have tuned in. Matthew wants to know, can it do ice?
Well,
can it do ice?
Can it do ice?
Matthew,
Yes, it can.
Can it do ice?
It needs to go. So
it was born for ice.
I just hold the blade, so because the blade has got to stay on the spindle, obviously, because otherwise it's not going to go round.
No.
So I'm just putting my ice in there.
You don't have ice there, haven't you?
We have got more in the freezer. Do not
Lovely.
fret. Do not fret. The square peg goes in the square hole. Simply twist until it locks into position and watch. And now,
Frosty the Snowman.
I can make snow. Look at that.
Wow.
So for slushy drinks,
and-
for
yeah.
your margarita on a Saturday afternoon,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, or morning, or always drink
No.
responsibly. It's
Yeah.
To be fair, when you finish work at 3 a.m., you might want a margarita.
This is true, this
Who
is
knows? Who knows? It's all really good. Let me.
Show us everything you get in the
So,
pack, if you would, please, Mark. Thank
Not only do you get the pull and chop, but also, of course, you get the whisk as well.
you. We still haven't seen that work yet.
Well, it's brilliant for being able to. I did the little milk. Oh no, I did that with the blades, didn't I? Because
yeah.
look,
We haven't
you
seen
can-
it.
Well, let's just show you. Let's show you whipping it up because whatever it is, I haven't got an egg with me.
you whip it real
Do you know
quick
what?
for us?
Because the shop was out of eggs. There were
What
literally
eggs?
no eggs. Isn't that weird?
Just, I'm writing to my MP.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Camden Council.
They'll do it.
Apparently, we're not allowed to use the freight elevator after 8:30 p.m., which is.
Oh, really?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being serious now. What's the stock update, Martha? Well over a quarter, getting close to 30% of a massive stock gone. Look, I just want you to have, to be honest, yes, I'm trying to see the clock here. We do have about an hour and 20 minutes left on the show. Is it going to sell out tonight? It could. I don't know if it will. But are we going to have problem getting any more stock? Probably not. Okay, look, I don't want to...
We've got a warehouse full. It's all right. We'll get you more.
I don't want to sit here and bark at you. Oh, you better hurry up, otherwise you're going to miss it. I don't want to scare you into buying. I just want you to buy it because it's blooming good. If you do one thing, and one thing only this week, for once, please, if there was ever any doubt that I'm telling you the truth, you don't have to believe me just because I'm telling you the truth. But if you were, just for a moment, to take a leap of faith and just accept that this big guy on the telly at some unearthly hour in the morning is recommending that you buy this now, not for any reason, he doesn't get a commission, that's me, I'm talking about myself in the third person. No commissions, I'm purely here paid to present information. The enthusiasm is purely my own. I promise you, I assure you, I guarantee you from my own personal experience that I believe you will really be glad you spent this £20. I believe that, and you could too, that you couldn't really get better value out of a £20 note than you will with this. Because unless you don't eat, or unless you eat takeaway every single night, or somebody cooks for you every single night, if you cook yourself at any point in the home, you are going to use this probably daily. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you money. Very rarely, who can be bothered to get the big machine out? The electric, who's even got one these days? A lot of people don't even have a food processor. It's a food processor, it's a blender, it's a grinder. It's all these different things. And that's just the jumbo pull and chop. So even if you spent 20 quid and just got the jumbo pull and chop, you'd be happy. But you also get the Pro Cut scissors, you also get the spiral cutter and the V-slicer. £5 per item, essentially. And if you do eat takeaway every night, give the Pro Chop away. But those Pro Cut scissors will probably be something around the kitchen, around the home, around the garden, in the office, for crafts, for arts. It's just extraordinary. Now, did I hear that we had a problem with the web before? Oh, it was internal. Don't worry. Okay, it didn't affect ordering. All right, no worries, no worries, no worries. I mean, your money has never gone so far, I don't think, than it has with this. I guarantee you. And so I'm just trying to say, in summary, for goodness sake, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you were my friends, and I know we don't know each other personally, I'm not saying you're not my friends, I can consider everyone a friend until they're a twit. No, I'm one of those people I give 100% of my loyalty and trust, and it's just theirs to ruin. If my best friend called me tomorrow and said, "Do you reckon I should get one of those?" I would say absolutely. If my parents called me now, I would say absolutely. So I'm telling you, if you've got 20, if you can't afford it, if you can't afford 20 quid, and a lot of people can't these days, there are more important things to pay for. If you're a pensioner and you want a little help around the kitchen and you've got the 20 quid, well, it doesn't matter what your age is, but I'm just thinking of older people because this is ideal for people who don't have the same strength and dexterity they used to have. This is it's like this gives you back your youth in terms of dexterity and being able to chop and prepare foods. It's like a robot, almost like a robotic attachment. But please, for goodness sake, I'm going to say this like I would to my friend. If you don't want to consider me your friend, then please don't take any offence here when I say, for crying out loud, get one now before they sell out. Or I mean, well, look, they're not going to ever be out of stock. We can get loads of these. It's not a problem. But just get them because believe me, it's going to make your life so much easier. And you'll be really. And I am being selfish here, because Mark, you'll appreciate this being a presenter as well. I've seen the joy on people's faces. You do a lot of these demonstrations live,
absolutely.
Shows, and people are just so grateful.
Like, amazing.
Yeah.
Right. And the brilliant thing is, I was going to show you how you can use left-handed and right-handed, because I'm not left-handed, but I can use it left-handed very, very easily.
Yeah.
I'm right-handed, but if you have a problem with your wrist or your upper arm, flip the handle over and go up, which puts more of the action into your shoulder.
Yeah.
So you can go up as well.
You are doing a lot of chopping and you're getting tired doing it.
Absolutely, you can.
You can mix it up.
Can you see how it's throwing it up to every blade?
Yeah.
And so it's
equal opportunities cutting.
Absolutely. Can you see how fine this is? Have a look at this. That is how fine it is. It's absolutely good. That was just digestives. Can I show you a little way of washing this up really easily?
Mate. Show me everything, baby.
Here is water with a little bit of washing up liquid in. Get your whisk and simply pop it in like so. So if you haven't got a dishwasher or you don't want to put it in there, look at this. Now, you're washing it up itself.
It becomes its own dishwasher.
It becomes its own dishwasher. Pop that back in and look at that. All clean.
Denise wants to see the whisk.
Denise wants to see...
I want to see the whisk too. Can we
problem.
maybe just whisk some chocolate or something?
Indeed.
Brad wants to know if what? No, I haven't got these yet. No, I'm going to. But our director does. So what I haven't got the whisk. What I've got is the not the whisk, the
peeler set.
I've got the peeler set.
The original peeler set.
Which is amazing.
Which was our original product that we started 25 years ago.
Yeah.
The company is called Piranha because of super sharp stainless steel teeth.
Yes.
That's the point. So
I will have one of these and be using it and have used it by next time.
Can I give you...
Yeah, I've tried, but can I just say, no, I don't have them at home, but I have used them at work.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
yes, I know exactly how to use them and all that stuff.
Can I give you one piece of advice for it? Don't put it in your cupboard.
No.
Keep it out on a surface and you will use it every day. If you put it in the back of the cupboard, you'll go, oh, I bought something like that a year ago.
Yeah, but I'll get a knife out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Third of the stock you're pushing towards, you've got to check.
And
check out. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, when this is in your basket,
there's the whipper.
It is not it's not reserved. It's not being held for you. It's not being put aside for a rainy day. If it gets to a point where somebody else wants to actually pay cash money and buy it, and he's blooming cheek, he's drinking it. You are contractually...
Could have been worse.
Spit take. Contractually obliged when you make anything that's edible on this show to give it to me. No.
Oh, okay. I shall remember that. I won't get that wrong again. It's like...
I'm just kidding. Michael wants to know about chocolate. Could you grate or chocolate?
I haven't tried it, but there is absolutely no reason. I'll tell you what I would do. I would put it in the freezer so it's hard chocolate, and that way you will grate your chocolate down. If you put cabbage in, you can get really fine grating for your coleslaw as well.
Could you do a whole coleslaw in one go?
Yeah, of course you could. Do a bit of carrot, bit of cabbage, red cabbage.
You could do your
white cabbage.
Or an
absolutely.
Asian slaw.
Would you like to see my other favourite? because this is the spiral cutter, and I love the spiral cutter. Can I not have another favourite? They're all my favourites.
They're all your favourites?
All my favourites. It's like choosing which child you love the best.
You know what's not my favourite? This chair. It's not
Oh, really? Is
the chair that's ever been made. But no, it's fine. I get to sit down all night, which is
when you've
fine.
When you've started it off with your fingers, put your finger in the hole.
Yeah.
And then round and round and round it goes. This, oh, by the way, this is the worst way to peel a potato. I've made it square just so that it sits on the counter a bit better, that's all. Because this is a tornado potato. What I do is, when I get down to my knuckles, I turn the potato rather than the knife. The kids can use this because, look, even though it's a knife, it won't cut you.
It's not a
sharp knife.
Whereas the blades in the chopping cart.
Exactly right. Yeah. So the plastic ones are absolutely fine. Now, let me just show you. If you get a skewer and you pop it through there, put it in your air fryer.
Yeah.
Little bit of Parmesan.
Yeah.
Little bit of paprika.
Oh.
Maybe a little tiny bit of spray oil. 12 minutes. Boom. I don't know if you've been to the fair or the carnival or circus.
Oh, yes.
But in the last 2 years, because that on the fast food stands will cost you £7 on a stick.
For a potato on a stick?
Yeah, for a potato on a stick. And you can do it at home for pennies.
And actually, if you are still somebody who deep fries, those would be great.
Much as we don't talk about deep frying anymore, all of these things in the deep fryer are beautiful as well. Yes, they are. Slightly less healthy, but you know.
Well, it depends what oil you're using, and it depends if a lot of people just don't do it right. You've got to have a high temperature. We showed the whisk.
Yes.
Yes.
Shall I show you the
Sure. Anything you like. No permission required, Mark.
Okay, have a look at this. Here's
Be
a key.
your own leader.
You can use an apple and orange, a melon, a pear, whatever it happens to be.
While you're doing that, can I just say the chopping board that you're chopping on?
Yes.
I love this. There are 4 chopping boards. They're from Tower. They're actually they're sort of indexed. There are 4 pieces that stand in this little stand. Non-slip both sides, little rubber feet both sides, easy to clean, knife friendly. They won't scratch. A 2-year warranty, and as you can see, they're indexed at the top. So no cross-contamination by using a different board for different things. Space saving, because they all go in that little, almost like a portfolio. They are dishwasher safe, and they look really, really sleek in your kitchen.
They do.
They're huge as well. Look at that, 29 centimetres by 0.6 centimetres by 22.5. And what's the next one going to be? Dishwasher safe. Yeah, good, covered that. And also 4 pieces of non-slip chopping board, or 4 non-slip chopping boards to meet your food preparation demands. 2-year guarantee. No, well, by the way, we've only got already 10 of you have bought those tonight, and we've only got 20. We only had 30 left. I don't know. Now, on this occasion, I am going to say this with reasonable confidence because I talk to the buyers every day. I don't think those are coming back necessarily.
They're very good.
I don't know. I'm not sure. And if they do, I don't know if they'll be at that price. Point is, there are 20 of them left. So the next 20 people, the first 20 people will be the lucky ones to get them. If they do come back, great. Also, very, very quickly, just want to say on our show tonight, I don't know if we'll get time to show it. We might do. This is a fantastic vacuum, also from Tower. This is the VL80 Pets Cordless 3-in-1 vacuum with a flexible pole. Yes, it has what I call a camel knee. And you can see you can use it handheld and you can use it upright. This is the genius part. It's got a comb at the back that combs this sort of roller that's plush and stiff bristles, and it detangles as it goes. But look at this. Here's your flexi pole. So you can get right down under into all of the nooks and crannies wherever it is that you want to vacuum. 29.6 volt lithium-ion battery. Comes with 2 attachments as well. Oh no, 3, sorry. You get a second motorized power head for your pet cleaning. Now, in other comparable vacuums, those normally sell for about another 35 to 50 pounds. This is included. HEPA 12, not just regular HEPA. HEPA 12 gives you an extra 0.05% of coverage, 99.95% of germs, viruses, bacteria, mold, spores, and all of that kind of stuff. And if you want to look on the high street tonight, you will find it's a lot more. We've got it for $89.99, and PayPal if you want to spread the cost, $32.31 times 3. But as of 10:24 last night, Tower VL80 cordless 3-in-1 vacuum cleaner at Tower Housewares. That's the manufacturer's website. It's 140, less a penny. Very have got it for the same price. Comet, oh, is Comet still around? They've got it for, sorry, for 118.99. Not on the high street anymore, apparently. Yeah, I mean, we have a market-beating price, which is what we always aim to do every night at Shop on TV. If before you go to bed, it's always worth checking us out because you never know what we're going to have. We've got loads and loads of big brands coming in the future, aside or in addition to the ones we already have. We have amazing services coming your way, things I can't even tell you about yet, but we're very excited about the future. 460569 is your item number for your vacuum. But let's go back. Again, any questions you have for Mark Rise, please send them now. studio@shopontv.co.uk. That's studio@shopontv.co.uk. We are live for another hour and 5 minutes or 7 minutes till 3 a.m. If you've got friends who are up late, tell them to tune into ITV. As long as it's on Freeview. We're not on ITVX at the moment, which is we're still working on that. But tell them about it or get them one. I mean, 20 quid. Look, I went out the other night and bought a round of drinks for some my chums from the news company I worked with before I started here, and it was 6 people. Was it 6, 7 people? 7, 8 people? 8 people. £7-8 average a drink. So well over 50 quid for a round. You can't even get a take. I mean, I went to the King of Burgers.
Yes.
And I had a double whammo, I will call it, with cheese.
Nice.
And 20 onion rings. I think that was 14 quid.
Yeah, exactly.
14 quid. What'd you get for 20 quid that doesn't come out your bowel the next morning? This.
I mean, I'm not sure I would have put it that way, but yeah,
You know, I like to think outside the box or outside the bell.
Not only £20, but everything comes with a 5-year guarantee.
5-year guarantee.
And Evie, who runs our customer service and our, she pretty much runs she runs everything. She's a little whiz, and when I say she's little, she's about this big. And we all know her. It's like, basically, if you ever had a problem, you would call us up or email us, and she'd send you a new one. It's simply, it's that easy. It is that easy.
Yeah.
Let me show you. I was about to show you the V-knife.
Yes.
Look, the V-knife's got something else about it as well. Yeah. It's got another set of ridges here. What do you reckon they do? Not potato cutting.
Mark, while you do that, I'm just going to stretch my legs for 2
No
seconds.
problem. What you do with this is fish scales. So if you love fresh fish, you can then get the scales off the fresh fish. You've also got a little notch here. If I just, there, the little notch, that's not for your potato eyes, but if you've got an orange or a lemon, you can segment it like so you can get the skin off more easily. But let me show you the V-knife. It's called a V-knife because you simply go all the way around with the V's. Now, a V-knife, otherwise known as a Van Dyke blade. All right, Mary Poppins, not that Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke did not invent this. He invented the DVD player, Rob.
Right, did he?
No, he didn't. Don't be silly.
DVD. Oh, I see what you did there. That's what I call my son. If you take all of the vowels out of his name, it's DVD.
Ah.
David.
Yeah, of course. So there, you've got the little smart. Look at that, it's absolutely superb. So what we've got there, lots and lots. So that is the V-knife, and I also showed you the spiral cutter and the pull and chop, but we haven't done very much scissors. So I'm going to come over to you.
Oh, good point, do some scissors.
Because the scissors come with it as well, and these are the pro cut scissors.
Move my drink out of the way.
Now, the thing is,
and Patricia wants to see breadcrumbs.
I'll do breadcrumbs for Patricia, no problem at all.
A little stretch my legs because my bottom had gone to sleep.
Do you know what? Chairs like that'll do it. Yeah. I didn't hear it snoring, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I just say, check out.
Check out or miss out. Yeah. Now, have a look. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I can do one of these?
If anyone can, you can. The can.
This will not ruin the blades. It's designed to do it. Look at that. You can cut your drinks cans in half.
Left it in twain.
Do be very careful.
That's one of the sharpest things you can create.
That is for demonstration purposes only,
Yes,
just to show you how good these scissors are.
It would probably go through metal, sort of tin sheeting and stuff.
Yeah, and not only that, if you've got metal fencing out, so I've got plastic here, but if you've got metal fencing, it will also do chicken wire as well. So it does chicken wire really, really brilliantly.
Yeah.
It will also do chicken breast as
From
well.
wire to breast.
Either cooked or raw. So it's great for the kitchen as well. If you've got chicken bones, if you've got chicken fillets, exactly right. These will go in the dishwasher as well. And, of course, they come with a 5-year guarantee. But in the garden, they're great. So if you're doing a little bit of just snipping.
You could do that. What do they call those little trees?
Bonsai. You could bonsai with them. But it's also really good for just pruning back. So you can prune back really beautifully as well.
But can be a hammer when they need to.
Absolutely. But look, here, do you know, when did you last get one of these kind of packs?
The other day.
Because they're a nightmare to get into, but have a look at this.
Cut my finger so many times on those packs.
Do you know what? You can get through these really easily.
Like a
It is so exactly right. And by the way, it locks back into position. If you're worried, the kids, look, it hasn't got a sharp point on it.
Right.
So it's absolutely brilliant. But let's talk craft for a moment, because my crafting friends are all making Christmas cards at the moment.
Yes,
actually, I mean, a lot of them have finished making Christmas cards, and they're on to the New Year stuff. But this...
Sorry, there's a bit of cheese and tomato on that.
There is a little bit, but don't worry.
Surrogate plate.
I'm not a great crafter, as anybody that's watched me on television knows, but I like to have a try. I like to have a try. So you can cut all of these, and it's really, really good because they do all of those things. So it will also do, it will cut through your cardboard boxes.
Will it cut through staples?
Yes, it does. I haven't got, so, you know, it does cable ties, so it does staples really well.
I've finally got my TV cabinet erected. Now I've got to put the TV on it, and then I'll cable tie everything neatly, and I'll snip the ends.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it does that brilliantly. Absolutely. Because otherwise you would have gone and got a knife, and then you would have been there and and that's dangerous. Don't do that. The Pro Cut scissors from Piranha, absolutely. And Rusty Lee loves these as well, because Rusty Lee is our brand ambassador.
Yes,
Rusty Lee, you remember Rusty's laugh is as infectious now as it was back in the 70s and 80s. Yes. Seriously, she is superb. So we've got the Piranha scissors there as well. Oh, by the way,
they're included. They're not separate.
Oh, yeah, they're included in...
We're forcing you to enjoy extra value.
And have a look, because, look, here we've got, it's wire. Oh, there you go. Look at that. And designed in the UK.
Do me a favour, anyone who could be bothered, Carol, maybe you, and Carol loves to help us out on this show.
Excellent.
And Patricia's in as well. See if you can find me a pair of scissors anywhere on the internet that has a 5-year guarantee.
Well, that's a good challenge, that.
And Martha, our producer, can do that as well. Find me a pair of scissors.
Producers love a challenge like that, don't they?
Find me a pair of scissors as good as that for less than, certainly, I mean, I would say you won't get for less than a tenner, but those cost £10 normally.
Yep.
And all of these products are amazing discount TV products. So I'd suggest probably 20 quid would be the budget for a decent pair of scissors. Now, Patricia, she has been asking breadcrumbs.
I will do breadcrumbs.
Get all this, yeah.
I'll do breadcrumbs if you can then do my challenge with me.
Oh, of course I will. Absolutely.
It means standing up. You've got to do a stand-up challenge, I'm afraid.
It has been known. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not sitting for aesthetic reasons. It's just, it's what I am actually.
It's easier because it's the end of the bench, isn't it?
It's how we do kitchen shows.
Exactly.
It's like you're not, was it Tamagotchi? No, Kamikaze. No, the ones with the food where they throw it in your mouth. And they make the volcanoes.
Baseball players?
No. It's like it's a type of Asian cuisine. Come on, Kieran.
Sea lion trainers.
About. He just won't tell me. He just won't tell me. He's just making me sweat. Hibachi.
No, that's a kind of grill. A hibachi's a grill.
All right, but what? Okay, come on, Kieran, please. Come on.
I'm not sure.
He won't. Teppanyaki.
Oh, teppanyaki.
You know, something like that.
Of course it was.
Thank you.
Of course it was.
Yes. Oh, she's done the scissor challenge.
Yes.
She's found a pair with 5-year guarantee.
Yeah.
$32.99 just for the scissors.
But that wasn't the challenge. The challenge was a pair of scissors for
a pair of scissors with a 5-year
any
guarantee.
price. Oh,
yeah.
Wow, that's a lot more money.
Yeah, is that the cheapest you could find? And so that's $32.99. And that was a live Google we just did. You can do it yourself if you want. What did you put in the search engine so people can replicate it? Scissors with 5-year guarantee.
Yeah, isn't Google clever?
So in other words, if 32 quid's worth of value in the scissors, and they're just part of the bundle, and you get all the rest of it, the whole lot.
Hey, Patricia, I'm using squishy bread.
Yeah.
Fresh bread. Can you
I can confirm
contest? Because you had a sandwich with it earlier.
It's
So,
squishy. It's
like-
squishy and fresh.
and it will do this beautifully.
Andrew wants to know will it work with the lid off? No, it won't.
No, it won't work with the lid off. I can pretty much guarantee you that. Because
Unless you have
if you
bionic-
can't pull the string, it's like,
It's not
yeah,
gonna
literally, unless you've got bionic, but it's also not going to stay in place. So, no, it won't work with that. Hey, we found a question where the answer's no. It's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
I like it. I like
But-
it. No question.
So here is breadcrumbs. Now, you can use brown bread.
You
You
can
use
use
white
it
bread.
without the lid if you just want to use it as a receptacle or cup.
Ah, yes. Now, I can show you that. So, if you... Look at this.
That
Look
is
at that.
amazing.
And you can turn it over and go upwards as well if you want.
Oh, I love the. It's like,
Ah.
yeah. You've got quite an action going on here.
There you go. Nice. It's the most action I've had at 2 a.m. in the morning for a long time, I tell you. Here's a good thing.
Oh.
No, it's
broke.
designed to... No, it's not broke. It's not broke. Look, it's designed to come in 2 parts. And so, if it happens, and sometimes in the dishwasher it comes apart, just tap it together.
Ah.
It's as simple as that.
Lovely.
It's designed to do that so you can clean the 2 separate parts.
Right.
Easy, easy. The blades don't need sharpening because they don't go blunt. As I was explaining earlier, the thing that blunts a blade, here is a knife. The thing that blunts a blade is hitting it against a board. This doesn't hit against a board.
We've just had a big question.
Okay.
Sorry, you'd made that point. I'd moved.
no.
We haven't
It's
got
fine.
time to mess around.
No, I haven't no time to mess
So
around.
who was it who asked that question? Kane wants to know if the 5-year guarantee is just on the pull and chop. No.
It's on everything.
Even
Everything.
Even that plastic spiraler.
Even the spiral cutter and the V-knife.
5-year
Yes,
guarantee
5-year
on it.
guarantee.
So if it goes wrong, if it snaps or
We'd
something,
send you a new one.
Send you a new
We
one.
send you a new one. Yeah. Easy.
Patricia said thank you very much for the breadcrumbs.
No problem, Patricia. Would you like to see Rob do the challenge?
Yay!
Yay! Now, unfortunately, I've already loaded this, so you're going to lose the challenge.
Oh, okay.
But it's important that we see you lose the challenge.
I see. Do I stand now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm going to give you an onion.
Okay, I'm sorry.
you-
Yes, I'm quite large in real life. Yes.
And he's not. He's normal size. I'm very small.
No, you're not.
I tell you what, I'm going to help you out here.
Oh, yeah?
I am going to cut it into quarters for you.
What have I got to do?
Okay, you are going to try
Yes.
and cut the onion finely before I finish.
Finally or finally?
Finely, not finally. And I'm going to say, go ahead.
Okay, you don't.
I'm going to give you a head start.
Okay.
It's all good, because I'm going to use the pull and chop. And I'm just going to go very slowly. I'm going to put my quarters of the onions.
This is not necessarily the knife I would use for a.
No, I appreciate that. It's the only one I've got. So,
I'm doing all right.
yeah, you're not doing too
I might
badly.
win.
I'm not sure I'd call that fine chopping, though, Rob,
all right.
to be honest with you. But... How you getting on? How you getting on? Stop the clock! See?
See?
There you go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. But you did lose the challenge.
I did lose the challenge.
But you
Good thing I'm not a bad loser, innit?
I have to say, you get a perfect result every time with the pull and chop jumbo, and that's the point.
The point is, I don't care which chef in the world there. You give me
Yeah.
the best chef on the planet,
Yep.
and there comes a point beyond which they won't be able to chop any finer. They can't do what this can do.
No,
one
exactly right. No one can. Exactly.
I mean, if you do an electric one, also you might overdo it with the electric.
Yep.
This, you've got, I think, much more control.
You do, absolutely. Because with an electric one, it's all mush, whereas this gives you the time. So all you do is you put in your quarters of your onion or your raspberries, whatever it happens to be. But you can see, you can choose whether you want to go fine or not. Here's eggs as well. Look, so you can do eggs, you can do ice, you can make cocktails, you can make margaritas. This is with nuts, so it's powerful enough to do ice. It's powerful enough to do chopped nuts for your cakes and everything. That's all the vegetables together, because you were asking, can you do more than one thing at once? And absolutely you can. So it's a rainbow of colours. Eat the rainbow, because that's really healthy. It's just under a litre capacity, this, so 900 millilitres, which is absolutely superb.
May I just add, Mark? Look, I hate anything in the kitchen that is a unitasker that just does one job. This does so many. There aren't many things you can have in your kitchen that do as many jobs as this. But let's get real. Let's start thinking outside the box. Can you, if you could take just a moment to imagine the next 2 months of your life, as you think about it and you picture, where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing in November? Are there any Halloween parties in the mix? Maybe a bonfire night or something along those lines? Do you celebrate Christmas? Are you going to have a Christmas party, either personally or at your place of work? Well, you know what? If just for party season alone, you bought one of these for 20 blooming quid and just didn't call it the pull and chop, if you called it the super duper ice maker, or not ice maker, what would you call it? Ice crusher. It's worth it alone for your drinks during the festive season. If you just bought it because you do a lot of onions, for that alone, for the time it saves you and for the benefit of what it does, the way it cuts onions, it's far superior to any human. I would say, wouldn't you agree? So even if you just buy it for one main job or a couple of main jobs that you do, it's £20 well spent. Remember, you get all 4 of those items, works out at £5 each. All of them, everything, the pull and chop, the Pro Cut scissors, the V-knife and the spiral cutter, all have a 5-year guarantee. If there's ever a problem with them, you contact Piranha, they will send you a new one for free. I mean, and by the way, if you're buying several of these, you need to spend a minimum of £30 to qualify for PayPal Pay in 3. But if you're buying 2, 3, 4 as gifts, Secret Santa gifts, something like that, office gifts, thank you gifts for, if you're a freelancer and you want to thank the person that has given you all those shifts, everyone knows what I'm getting for Christmas now. It's such a great, affordable way to say thank you. $13.33. Now that includes obviously your postage and packing for 2 sets. Did you put the P&P in there as well, Martha? You have to put the P&P in as well. So you can then spread the cost interest free over 3 months if you want to apply for PayPal Pay in 3. $14.98 a month over 3 months if you buy 2. And then remember, it's capped postage and packing as well. You only pay the $4.95 once. You could put 86,492,111 of these bundles into, it'd take a while to ship them because it'll take a while to make them, into your basket now and check out, and you'd only still pay $4.95 P&P. Several £million in product, but other than that, the P&P stays the same. But you've got to check out. We are what now? Nearly 40% of the stock. Did I hear? We're deep into the 30s. It's just sitting in baskets. It's not going to do any good for you in your basket, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, the vacuum's going absolutely bananas as well. You're doing your price checking. Tower, the great name of Tower. It's been around since I think 1922. The VL80 Pet's cordless 3-in-1 vacuum cleaner with flexi pole. It's got a flexi pole, ladies and gentlemen. And I went to a club once that had one of those. No, I didn't. Could you imagine? They had a flexi pole. Everyone would fall off it. Yeah. It's very good cardiovascular exercise.
Yeah, I imagine it is.
A lot of people do that. They do pole dancing.
My friend Sean does pole dancing as a fitness exercise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know.
And posts pictures all over Facebook. And I'm going, are you sure you want to put that on Facebook?
Yeah, I think it's great. It's amazing what they do. I don't know how we got onto this topic. But
You started it.
Because I actually hate those clubs as clubs. I think they're just awful. But I'm very impressed with what the ladies are able to do with the pole. 20 quid. No, that's not right. That's not the Piranha. Here comes the L for the VL80. You get your tools included. You get the additional powered pet head. You get the crevice tool and the dusting brush. It's HEPA 12, which is 99.95. The extra 0.5 is millions of different it's amazing what it captures. Anti-tangle technology, all from the great name of Tower. If you're in the mood and if you're in the market for a really great vacuum, please do go and have a look online. Do your price checking. You ain't going to beat it. We are confident of that.
Rob, is that the one that changes its power as it gets senses?
No, it's not. That's not that one. No.
Because all of the tower vacuums are incredible,
Yes,
aren't they?
They are.
That's a
We just
really
had that,
good one.
We just had that model. Then it's the VL100. We had that.
God, I mean,
very successful.
Seriously, all of the tower vacuum cleaners, they're so powerful. They really are.
Yeah, I know. I think we're going to have you present some shows with them at some
Nice.
point. Yeah.
Look forward to that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. What Mark can't do with a vacuum.
It's surprising.
I know. It is. It really is.
And what I can't do with a pull and chop as well.
Well, quite.
Would
If
you
you
like-
just tuned in? The best kitchen gadget ever, I think.
Do you know what? It's a manual food processor. People come up to me at live shows and goes, "Where do I put the batteries?" It's like, there are no batteries in your pocket. It's like, you pull the cord. It's nylon cord, so it doesn't. You can put it in the dishwasher. It doesn't rot. So you can pull it. You can even put it in the dishwasher if it fills up with water. And it might do. Simply pull the cord over the sink, and the water drips out because it's got a hole in it for the water to drip out.
There's a hole in my. Yeah. Can I have a go?
Of course you can.
show
Would
me
you like a go with the onion or carrot? What would you like?
I'd like to try a bit of both. I certainly.
Onion and carrot
The
together.
mirepoix, which is the base of all good French cuisine, which is carrot, onion, and celery. Correct.
Okay, yes indeed. Let's put a bit of carrot in there.
Kane really wants to know if it does carrot. Kane, stay right there, my friend.
It definitely does.
Yes, it'll do pretty much any. We can't think of anything.
Exactly, it pretty much does it
You
all.
could do cooked meats, leftovers, make your
Yep.
dog food, make your cat food. Save
Absolutely.
a fortune in
Bubble
your
and
food.
squeak.
Bubble and
Beautiful.
squeak, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I love
So I've
bubble
got carrot, I've got onion, and I've got celery for
With
you.
the blender, can you do your batter mixes for your pancakes?
Oh,
and,
you
for your
certainly
Yorkshire
can.
puds?
You certainly can. No more lumpy gravy.
No
If
more
you
lumpy
put
gravy.
The gravy mix in there. No more lumpy
Bread
batter.
pudding. I love my bread pudding.
Beautiful. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I am right-handed.
So what you want to do is get your left hand and put it squarely on there, and then
Yes.
pull. If it sticks,
It's because it's yeah.
you pull with your right hand. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm going to do it on
Yep.
without
Not on the
move
board.
it here,
Okay.
'cause-
Yep.
Okay.
No problem.
Hand on there.
Yep.
Now are we going left? We're going this. Oh, I say.
It's easy,
you
isn't
know
it?
what? I've got all this.
Oh, in the way. Is it in the way?
There we go. Oh, it's so easy.
Do you want to try it the other way? So you're going up. So
Yeah.
you
So
flip
so
the
you said
handle.
You flip the handle.
Look at that.
Oh, that's really easy, actually.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of people find that easy.
I don't know if that's probably mulch now, isn't it? I've gone too far. I've gone too far with it.
Unlike an electric one where you've got no control,
Yeah.
this gives you all of the control. There you go. Nice. Because you get a perfect result it doesn't matter whether you've got any chef skills or not, you get a perfect result every single time.
Now you tell me that a Frenchman wouldn't, or a French woman wouldn't be happy with that.
I've been watching MasterChef Australia, and
yeah.
Jean-Christophe Novelli is one of the judges this year.
Yeah.
And I bet he couldn't do it but not as quick. And he probably could in the end, but not as quick.
But I don't know if anyone is going to get it that fine. I'm going to go back to my.
No, exactly. Well, quite
I just
absolutely.
don't think it's humanly possible. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got to check out your baskets, please. I don't understand.
Yes.
Why? Well, I do understand a bit. Why people put things in their baskets and then don't buy them. But I realise.
Do they fall asleep?
I think some people fall asleep.
Yeah.
Then wake up the next day or the same day, get to do it.
Yep.
Some people are just like, maybe I'll get that later. It's a reminder, and I do that with Amazon, a wish list, so I do understand. But if you genuinely want it, why are you waiting? Life's too short.
Life is too short. I've got garlic with paper on here. So,
by the way, how quickly are these going out the door?
Oh, by the way, we'll get the orders from you at the warehouse tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
They will be being packed tomorrow lunchtime.
So they'll be out the door by...
by tomorrow afternoon.
So, and you probably... Look, we always say 3 to 5 days. It's
Yep.
never usually that.
Exactly.
You'll probably have them by the weekend if
Absolutely.
you're lucky.
Scott and Alyssa, who work in our warehouse packing, they will be doing all that for you tomorrow.
Amazing.
Yep.
Are they Saturday deliveries? I'm just trying to think. Are they Royal Mail or...?
I'm not entirely sure of
So
that one.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Worst case scenario, you get them by Monday.
Yeah. I would have thought, absolutely. Now, have a look.
You're going to be doing lots of food prep for
You certainly are.
the festive season.
And look, I'm going to show you a Halloween idea.
Okay.
Does anybody have one of those black pens? That brand.
Sam round.
If not, I've got one in my bag on the other side of the
Sam
set.
hasn't got started, then something will be wrong with the universe.
Because I'm going to show you a little Halloween treat for you.
Okay. Good.
Now look, can you see? I'm not chopping the garlic.
You are...
I'm taking the paper off it.
Skinning it.
The skin.
It's not, yeah,
The papery skin off.
They don't wrap them in paper before.
No, but look at that. So now
It's wrapped.
the paper's off, and so what I'm going to do
No more
is take the
garlic
paper out.
fingers. It's so hard to chop garlic. And also when you chop garlic, do you know what actually chopping garlic is? Because you get sticky fingers and all
You
that.
do.
A clove of garlic a day, they say, is very good to ingest in the morning.
Except if you're a vampire and then they
That's
don't
true,
like that.
that's true. That's. Hang on, I don't. Yeah, I'm up at night.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. Do you sleep in a coffin?
Well, that's a bit personal. Sometimes. It depends who I'm staying with.
That's very true. Now look at this. Chopped
Oh, I do.
garlic. And I tell you what, you've made garlic for your stir fry or whatever.
Yeah.
The brilliant thing about this is, if it's all a bit stinky, simply use the lid. It is the brilliant Stay Fresh lid that goes
Amazing.
in the fridge or the freezer. You can pop it in the freezer there as well.
Yeah.
So really, really good. So that will keep all of your garlic fresh. But let me...
Michael wants to know about crumble. Michael, you are a man after my own heart.
Absolutely.
Do you know the favourite bit of the crumble for me is the actual topping? It's the crumble.
Not the fruit. Not the fruit.
The Rob Lock
Yes.
crumble is a very small layer of apples,
Yeah.
about 2 inches of crumble, and then because it's all important, you've got the crumble, the crunchy bit on the top,
Yeah.
but you've got to have the wet bottom to the crumble where the fruit meets the crumble.
Any rhubarb?
I do like a rhubarb, but it's very hard to get it sweet enough without, you know.
I like a peach cobbler.
I like a peach cobbler.
That's they're impressive. You don't really get that these days, do you? To be fair, it's quite nice.
I lived 15 years without a crumble. You can get a cobbler because in America they don't know what a crumble is.
Oh, is that what it is? So, Michael wants to hear about crumble. So I'm going to put. How would you make it? Nuts, biscuits, what? How?
I don't know. I've never made one.
But you can do it with flour, butter, and do it that way. So you can do it that way, and it will chop.
I think the biscuit base is the cheesecake. I think the crumble is actually.
Crumble, you can do it that way. I don't have flour, but
Yeah.
it's literally your only.
Could you do cake? Can you do a cake mix?
Yes, you
with a
can.
whisk?
Yes, you can.
A personal
Absolutely, you can.
muffin or something.
A personal muffin, you can. Absolutely.
I love a personal
Yep.
muffin.
Souffle is quite light and fluffy. I would do souffle with the
whiskey?
with the whisk there as well. And so lock it into position and simply put. This is not the one with the garlic in.
No,
don't
but
worry.
if you had washed it, the flavours.
If you wash it, the flavours do not transfer. Exactly right. And that's what's so clever about it, because it is polycarbonate, and the polycarbonate doesn't allow for transfer of flavours. So there you go. Look at this. And so look at that.
Could you
It's
do the old
also
trick-
BPA free
It's
as well.
BPA free
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Good.
Exactly. Look at this.
Could you do the old trick of turning regular sugar into caster sugar or into icing sugar? Would it?
Oh, absolutely. You can go from granulated sugar to caster sugar,
Yeah.
from caster sugar to icing sugar.
Amazing.
Really, really easily. With the whipper,
Yeah.
you can go from single cream to double cream.
Oh.
From double cream to whipped cream, and if you're there all day, to butter. I haven't gone that far. I have to say that's really you're there all day. To be fair. So single to double, double to whipped, whipped to clotted before it goes to butter, to be fair. So it's like, absolutely.
Blimey.
So, beautiful.
Mary wants to know about smoothie.
All right, Mary, smooth it. Shall I do that icy one for you, that we did, the chocolatey one?
Sure, but could you make the ice a little finer?
Yes. In which case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the ice first.
Right, thank you.
Okay,
I was crunching on ice chips.
okie dokie. So,
Ladies and gentlemen,
look at this.
shall I say something?
Go on.
Wait there.
Oh, uh-oh.
Now hear this. I know I'm in the dark. I was born that way.
Love it.
You must check out now. You must pay. We have a rule here at ShopOnTV. I know it's unconventional, that if you don't pay for it, that we don't send it to you. It is the basis of all transactions. One has to give in order to receive. Credit, debit card, you can either go to shopontv.co.uk or you can go to the phones 0333 241 241, whichever you prefer. Get one for you. If you've got a caravan, get one for the caravan. Think of the things you can do in a caravan that you can't do without this. under normal circumstances. Motorhome, one for the holiday home if you have one. Friends, relatives, loved ones. Check out now. You've got to check out. You've got to get to the checkout.
So I'm
Do it.
I'm making the ice a little bit finer for
Yes,
you
please.
this time. So we're turning it into snow first.
I want snow.
So that's snow first.
Hey,
We
I
get
want
a
a snow cone.
snow, snow, snow. We get a little bit of milk. We will get some chocolate powder. This is just
Okay.
ordinary hot chocolate powder.
Are you doing this with the old Bourbons again?
I
Fattening
think,
me. It's like you're fattening me up for market. I am for sale, by the way,
or for Christmas.
or for Christmas.
Look at this.
Everything you see on the screen there is what you get for your £20. Everything, every piece has a 5-year guarantee.
Oh, I didn't get it on the.
You didn't get it on the.
Didn't get my square in the square. There's a square peg, it goes in the square hole. If you don't get it in the square hole, it doesn't go round.
Doesn't go.
Then you simply twist until it locks into position. That's better. Look at this.
And look, you can go pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking you could have a couple of these at a party, and have people have your own little drinks making station.
For cocktails, it's superb.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Bar
And then if
person's friend.
oh yeah.
You're a caterer or a bar person.
And I've washed this glass out for you.
Batch
Look
baking.
at this.
The fact is that you never know. Sometimes you have to do things in the kitchen that you don't do all the time. Which,
Oh,
yeah, you have to.
I dribbled it.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
You don't have to do all the time, but then when you do need to do it, like I don't crush ice very often because I haven't got one of these. Now I have. Every time I would make a drink. I'd be making. I mean, in the summer I make my own lemonade. I mean, literally crushed ice, lemon juice,
Absolutely.
some fizzy water, soda water. Boom,
absolutely.
you're ready to go.
Or just some sugary stuff. Put a little bit of honey in there as well, because sometimes if you just do fruit by itself, if you do lemons or limes, it's just quite bitter and not good enough. So look at this.
Got a bit of ice.
Now,
too.
have I got any raspberries left? Yes, I have. Here they are.
Our producer wants a raspberry coulis.
A little coulis, no problem at all. So let's get the blades.
But I love if you've got some tomatoes and bits and bobs in the fridge.
Yep.
You get some friends come round unexpectedly.
Yep.
You've got some
absolutely.
nachos, but you haven't got any dips.
Yep.
You can whip up some
Absolutely
guacamole.
can. Do you know
salsa.
what? For things like guacamole, for the garlic and the avocado to go together is just beautiful.
Yeah,
But
do
if
what
you
you
love
want.
pesto,
Yes.
it does all. So
Pesto changeo.
pesto is great, but it also does parsley pesto because some people think that parsley is too hard a stem, but not with this. Because it will take all of the, even if you know basil can get really, and thyme can get really, really hard.
Yeah.
This is great.
And you can't do celery in normal foods, apparently.
You're absolutely right, because the string goes round the motor for celery. This is brilliant,
Well,
but I will show you that.
earlier. Mirepoix,
exactly.
Mirepoix earlier.
But I'll show you just with celery in a moment so that you can see. Have a look at this. So, if it's just down at the bottom, have a look at that.
You could put a couple of scoops of ice cream in there or some double cream.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Prune liqueur.
Prune liqueur, yeah.
Or coconut milk, maybe.
Coconut milk, great idea.
Yeah. Stunning. You can make the basis for ice cream.
Sure.
With this really beautifully. It is.
Mango.
Look at this. I think what we're demonstrating is you are only limited by your own imagination.
Yeah. Well, the more you think
that's
about
what's
it, the more you realise what you can do in it. The more.
Yeah.
By the way, just for everyone watching, for the record, you put the lime in the coconut.
You do put the lime in the coconut. If the blades come apart, they are designed to do that.
Yep.
All you do is you take the top part, you put it in the square bit at the bottom part, and you simply tap it together. It is designed to do that. And it comes with a 5-year guarantee. Exactly.
You'll get this. They'll just send you a new one.
This is only a little bit of coulis, so I'm just going to put it in the bottom there.
coulis.
Put it slowly.
But if you had some ice with that.
Ice cream or whatever, yeah, absolutely beautiful. But you can see that vibrant, fresh colour, the vibrant, fresh flavour there, which is absolutely superb. So really lovely. But of course, although the pull and chop is the one that you're going to be using every single day, There's a whole lot more to this bundle, though, Rob, isn't
Hearing
there?
our director. I've not heard my director for a while, so I'm just making sure. Oh, I can hear you now. Oh, is he just being quiet? Sorry, that's so unusual. It made
Maybe
me worry
he's
I
just
hadn't got a
enjoying
technical
it.
problem. He is. He's enjoying the show. That's good to know. He's a good lad, our Kieran. Yeah, everything you saw on the screen. Let's show it again, shall we? Let me ask my director. There it is. You get the Pro Cut scissors there at the top in their own little box. They come with a guard.
They do.
As well.
Yes.
You get the spiral cutter. You get the V knife. You get the jumbo pull and chop, all in their own boxes. And remember, the chopper doesn't just come with the 5 blades. 5 blades and 1 pull is 6 revolutions. So it's like literally every cut you would do manually, you get 30 cuts in their place.
Yep.
So you can cut, you can blend, you can liquidize. Extraordinary. Amazing stuff. And it's all
Every
got
time
a
you
5-year guarantee. Right.
Can I do? I'm going to do you a tornado potato in a moment.
Sure.
But can I do you my Halloween special?
Oh, the Halloween special. And then at some point, I think we'll take a little break, if we may, to give everybody a chance to. So, question about Halloween. Go on.
Okay.
V-knife and pumpkins. Michael wants to know, can you use the V-knife with a pumpkin?
You can, absolutely you can. I did it the other day. Yeah, very much.
Oh.
Very much so. So,
Do whatever you like, Michael. There's nothing stopping.
all right, I have prepared my kiwi.
Oh, I know.
And now, look,
It's going to look like one of the shrunken heads from Beetlejuice.
look, actually, yes. I was, there and there, and so now,
Woo! Oh, I love it.
for as a
a
Halloween
scarecrow.
decoration,
Yes.
on a plate or by your pumpkin, it's just a really clever idea. You
Like,
can go round a
hang
couple
them from
times
stuff.
more.
That's a great idea. Just hang them from stuff. Yeah, you got to check out, folks, please.
Please check out.
God, check out, please. For goodness sake.
Anyway, I'll pop him over there.
The weirdest thing now that before the internet, because I started doing this before there was the internet, as you did too.
Yeah.
And you never used to have to ask people to check out. It's so weird.
No, they
You
just
go into
did,
a
didn't
shop.
they?
Well, you just paid on the phone.
To be fair, they would all call up on by the telephone, wouldn't they? Back in the
That's it.
day.
It's always on the phones, yeah.
True.
And you wouldn't go into it. Would you go into a shop, fill up your basket, take it to the checkout, and then just walk out the shop, and then just say, "Oh no, I'll be back for it later, maybe, if I can be bothered."
But also, with an 033 number is the national rate.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they were all premium rate numbers.
Premium rates, that's right. Yeah.
And that's how those companies that we used to work for years and years ago, that's how they made a lot of money.
Yeah. So no, sir, honestly, and I genuinely mean this not to be a twit or replace the I with an A, but genuinely, these are so good. I wish I could beam myself psychically into your brain and have you know and feel and see and hear the things I know and feel and see and hear. Because I promise you, I assure you, these are every kitchen should have one. No, I'm not gonna. When I leave here tonight, if we've got a spare one, I will buy it off of Mark, or I'll order one myself, because I just can't think of any reason why or any day that I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, exactly right. You use it most days, and I really do. I really do. I do quite a lot of bolognese. I do quite a lot of curries and chilies, especially at this time of year.
Meat in it.
You can mince meat in it. It doesn't come out as mince.
No.
It comes out a bit more gloopy than that.
So chopped meaty.
So chopped meaty type things. When it's cooked meat,
Yeah.
it comes out fine like mince.
Ah, right.
Interesting, once it's cooked already.
yeah, okay.
Can I show you the worst way to peel a potato?
Yes, please.
This is the worst way to peel a potato.
Wasteful.
The only reason I'm doing it is because it makes a tornado potato look better.
Right.
Okay? It's as simple as that. Okay, so if you've not seen this before, it is the only knife that has got a screw. You understand a screw blade?
Hoppa.
Rob? It's like a corkscrew?
I've had a screw blade in my time.
Yeah, indeed. This bit goes in the fruit or vegetable, this bit spins around, and this bit is the bit that cuts. But it's not sharp, so even the kids can play with this.
Yes.
Always with supervision, always with
You know
supervision.
what? You could give it to them. They could use it on their plasticine or stuff
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely, they could. Yeah. You can use this with a carrot, but a carrot is a bit brittle.
Yeah.
So put it in the microwave for 30 seconds and then let it cool down.
Yeah.
And then you can do it with a carrot beautifully.
Right.
Now look at this. And so now,
I love it.
obviously I'm a trained professional. You can go slower. You can go slower than that.
Yes.
Look at this. Oi!
Hoppa!
Oi! That's the game. See if you can make it not fall off. But look at that. So you put a skewer through there, little bit of Parmesan. And by the way, have you seen this? Let me show you. Do you like hot pot?
Oh,
Who doesn't like a hot
What's
pot?
a hot pot not?
That's a hot spot, not
yeah,
a hot
sorry.
pot.
Sorry.
Look at this.
Oh.
I was doing a bit of channeling Brucey the other day as well.
Oh, yeah. All right, my love.
Well, to be fair, 20 quid for all of this. There's a Brucey bonus all over, isn't it?
Yeah, innit?
Look at this. So you can do that, and each one of these can go in your air fryer as crisps. We just hot there. So all of that, or hot pot topping.
Or gratin potatoes.
Gratin potatoes, exactly right. You can do that with an apple as well. So you can go down with an apple. So really good. Depending on what a conference pear would work.
Yeah.
But a soft pear would probably be a bit. The soapy ones probably wouldn't work that
But for
that
apple
well.
pies,
With that.
apple crumbles.
Absolutely.
What about sweet potato?
Now, yes, same thing as with a carrot. It's too brittle. If I've got one here somewhere. There it is. It's a big one. That would be too
Size
brittle.
and everything, though, so-
I'll show you what I mean by brittle, because I can try it for you.
Yeah.
Because it is just normally too hard to do it. So I would normally say put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, because that then the starch and the
relax.
fibres relax a little bit. So I think this
It's
is
very
going
tightly
to
wound
crack this. Oh, this one's actually
Having
doing
said
it, to
that,
be
it's
fair.
going to do it perfectly now. Oh, wow.
So actually, there we go. There we go. So,
C'est possible.
that's what it says. It's a little bit more brittle, but there you go. Look at that. I mean, solidly, absolutely brilliant. You have got the chance of being able to have all of this in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Fruits,
yeah.
vegetables, drinks, ice slushies. You're only limited by your own imagination. Let's do more
Also,
ice,
there's
shall we?
really not very much that it can't do. We haven't really discovered well, what did we discover earlier that it can't do?
It didn't work without the lid on. we knew that.
Any food stuff. Any
Yeah,
substance
exactly
it can
right.
work with, yeah. Can I request from our producer if we could have a very, very quick break, just to tell everybody how to order and all that kind of stuff? Is that all right? After we've done, I think 20 quid, even if you just called it the ice crusher, it's worth it. Just every job it does, it's worth it. The price of admission on its own. That's if you were paying 20 quid just for the pull and chop. Oh, it looks quite cathartic, Mark. He's releasing his anger.
I am making snow.
I have made snow.
And look, so we don't have any snow. Now, Sam, are you ready to have a snowball thrown at you?
Yeah. No, health and safety, health and safety.
I won't do it. He was all ready for it. It's
Yeah.
So you can make snow, but slushy drinks, it works so beautifully as well. Whether that's a margarita or whether it's we're drinking responsibly and we're having a little bit of time away from alcohol, you can do like slushy drinks and just lovely milky slushy ice beauties.
Sweet, savoury.
Absolutely.
Throw something at us and we'll let you know if it works.
I might not have it here, but I'll tell you that it does it.
What haven't we thought of? Studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk. We're going to take a quick break. We do this purely because I know it's always fun to watch the demonstrations. So this is time for you to check out your basket either at ShopOnTV.co.uk or go to the phones 0333 241 241. As Mark said earlier, it's at a national rate. And buy yours. Check out, pay. We'll take the charge from you, complete the purchase, and it will be with you next week. If not before. It'll go out tomorrow, Friday. Today's Friday, isn't it? It'll go out today, so you'll have it early next week. Do yourselves a favour. Honestly, I promise you, for 20 quid, I don't think there's a better product or bundle that you can buy. I'd say even if the Pro Cut scissors were 20 quid. Remember, for the only pair of scissors, the cheapest pair of scissors we found on Google, that had a 5-year guarantee with $32.99. The scissors have a 5-year guarantee. The pull and chop has a 5-year guarantee. Even the V-knife and spiral cutter both have a 5-year guarantee. If anything goes wrong with them within 5 years, you contact Piranha and they will send you a new one. So do yourselves a favour and check out. By the way, remember, capped postage and packing. no matter how many of these you order right now, you only pay the one £4.95 P&P per order. And also, once you buy 2, you'll then qualify for PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to apply for that. Here's how you order it. Here's how you do it. Please do it now.
ShopOnTV also broadcasts every day from midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89, with an even wider range of must-have products at market-beating prices. So, check your electronic program guide for the latest show schedule and tune in daily to grab the offers while they're still available. There's more to see with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at ShopOnTV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV. There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV.
That's why if you pull it really hard, it goes pop. Yeah. Hi, welcome to ShopOnTV. My name is Rob Lock with an E if you like me. And if you don't like me, it's Stephen McBagpipe. So no, apologies to anyone called Stephen McBagpipe. I love the bagpipes, don't you?
I don't like being right next to them.
They
From a distance.
A bagpipe, because I love I've got Scottish blood, you know, and I love Scotland, and I love the bagpipe. When I stay in Edinburgh, which I do quite frequently, and at night when you just hear the bagpipes in the background as the sun's going down, I love all that. And I've heard bagpipe bands, and they are quite impressive. But on its own as a melodic instrument, it does struggle.
It can do, yeah.
And, yes,
absolutely.
Played badly. Yeah.
Now, have a look at this. This is the Pro Cut Scissor.
Aha.
It comes with a guard, because when you've got scissors in your cupboard or in your drawer, you don't want to accidentally go in there and cut yourself on them, so they're protected. Can you also see it's got, and the one thing that we didn't point out earlier, it's also got a bottle opener on it.
Oh, a bottle opener, right.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, if it comes to Friday at 6 o'clock and you haven't got a bottle opener with you, you never know. Exactly right. So that's all good.
Yeah.
This can cut a plethora of things. That parcel arrives and it's got this kind of blooming tape on it, and you can pull and pull until your heart's content.
It's metal, that tape as well.
Exactly, and it will go through the metal tape as well. I've got some. Here's some metal wire.
Yeah.
So look, you've got the metal wire here, and you can do that. How on earth do you cut through cable ties? And this is just cut through cable ties.
But it'll cut through paper, it'll cut through fabric.
Exactly.
It'll cut through thin sheet metal, cardboard.
It will do all of those things.
Not plywood, balsa wood, I imagine.
And look at this. It will do all of your crafting projects as well. So if you've got card and you want to do lots of fancy shapes and lots of stuff like that, this is a brilliant way of being able to do gardening scissors as well. It will also do pruning. So if I bring my little plant here, you can prune your plants with it. So around the garden, you can do it really, really easily.
She cuts the fat off her bacon.
Now, yes, you can cut fat off bacon. You can also chop through chicken bones.
Right.
So you can do chicken meat when it's raw, but you can also do...
I was saying earlier, if you buy boneless, skinless chicken thighs, they're much more expensive.
Oh, much more expensive,
Yeah,
absolutely.
with the skin on and the bone in.
And
It
look,
itself takes 5 minutes for this.
here, it will cut through fencing like this really easily. Make sure it's your own fencing, not your neighbour's. Don't want to be doing that.
No, no.
If you get this kind of packaging, so that was, we went and bought a pair of scissors just to show that these weren't as good as these. Do you know, I think we paid $11.99 for them.
$11.99.
I think.
For a standard pair of scissors.
For a standard pair of scissors. And look,
You spent more on the scissors to demonstrate how to
demonstrate the scissors, exactly right. Absolutely right. A little bit of
Bubbly wrap.
bubble wrap. You see, you've got your bubble wrap there as well, and so you've got also your acetate film, so you can go through with your acetate film as well. It just cuts through that really easily. So
Great for
you've got,
cooking, great
do you know,
for gardening, great for DIY.
in the kitchen, in the craft room, in the garden,
For a
these.
tradesperson.
Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? It's just a handy backup tool, this as well. Where I've got a little bit of where's my wire gone? Because there was a wire here as well.
Oh, there was.
Don't know, but I tell you what, you can also cut through a can. Look at this. That shows the power. That shows the power of how powerful the Pro Cut scissors are. I've got another one here as well. Look,
It's like.
I drank a lot of drinks this week, especially for this show.
Don't try this at home, please. It's very.
It's very dangerous. That so that is very, very sharp. But the point is, you haven't blunted your scissors. These can also go in the dishwasher. So if you have got grubby out in the garden with it, just whack them in the dishwasher. You've got absolutely no problem there at all.
Once I've cut chicken,
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
very careful about
Very careful.
contamination.
And cross-contamination, exactly right. And then, once you've washed them and dried them, you can pop the guard on there as well.
I'm right in saying that chicken or poultry is the only known biohazard that you can buy that you bring into your home.
That sounds about right, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly.
Sure, I've heard that on a documentary somewhere.
Nice.
Anyway, apparently it doesn't even have to be the case. It's just purely down to the way it's prepared. But anyway, who? Connie and Matthew. Hi, Connie.
Hello,
and
Connie.
Matthew. They've just got theirs. They're very excited. You'll be pulling and a chopping and a chopping and a pulling into the wee hours and having so much fun. And I tell you what, just for the ice for a drink, just for the onion for a stir fry.
Shall I show you everything you get?
Do whatever you like, mate.
So here are the scissors.
Required.
There's the spiral cutter, and there's the V-knife. There's the polycarbonate tub. There's the 5 blades, 5 super sharp stainless steel blades. There's your whisk. Here is your lid so that you can put it in the fridge.
We haven't even got room on camera.
No, it's like moving along a bit, and then we've also got the lid there because it's a manual food processor, and that is it's not string, it's nylon. That so it's not going to it's not. So I've been working with the Piranha Peeler for the Piranha Peeler range of products and the Piranha Pull and Chop for about 5 years now, and I've not seen one break. I have not seen one break.
No.
And that is superb. It really is very, very impressive. And even if you only use it for onions, because onions are the worst thing you can chop in the kitchen. Yeah. And so the point is...
How'd you like them onions?
I don't like chopping onions because you just cry all the time. Well, one, you get smelly fingers, and 2, you cry.
You can't do as good a job.
No.
Have you noticed that if you buy packet cubed or diced or whatever you call it onions, they don't brown as well. They take a lot longer to brown. I don't know why.
Well, that's interesting. I've found that too. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Maybe do they put a preservative in the bag that stops that? Maybe. Yeah. Exactly. So the point is, so a lot of people ask us how many onions you can fit in. Do you know what the answer to that is?
How many onions can you fit in, Mark?
Depends on the size of your onions.
Oh, right. That's a good point.
If you've got 3 medium onions, you can, if you chop them into quarters, you can fit 3 medium onions and do that all at the same time, which is superb. You can put onion and garlic in together, of course, and do it at the same time.
And it's so effortless. It's so quick.
Yeah, exactly.
As we showed earlier, I couldn't cut a quarter of an onion.
No, in the same time as I did a whole onion.
A whole onion.
Exactly. And to be fair, I'm not being mean. yours wasn't quite as fine as mine was.
It really was. Not even a professional chef is going to get it.
No, exactly right.
I honestly don't think. I mean, any professional chefs to come and take the challenge.
I'd love to get Jamie or Gordon or any of them to come and do the challenge against the pull and chop. Because do you know what? I mean, I think could be another great series, couldn't it?
Could be another great series.
Just saying. Let's do carrots as well.
Alan wants to know if you can make oat flour from oats.
I'm going to be absolutely honest. I don't know. I've never tried it.
You'll do caster sugar. Granulated sugar.
I would have thought, because you chop your oats and it powders it down, and then presumably you sieve it. I would have thought you probably can. Yeah, why not? I don't see any reason why not.
Did we say whether you could do coffee beans?
You can do coffee beans. Yes, of course.
Down to the right level.
Yeah, and the point is, they're much cheaper if you buy them unground.
And also a coffee grinder itself is probably 15, 20 quid at least.
Exactly right. And we've all heard coffee grinders
and the rest,
having a problem.
Yeah.
So yes, whether it is coffee...
They don't do very big batches.
No, they don't. No. So you can absolutely do coffee beans in this as well. Yeah, very much so.
You said herbs, spices.
Herbs, spices. Even the really
you want to do
woody
celery on its
ones.
own as well.
Ah, celery, yeah. So look, with carrot, look at that. It's so easy. And so look.
Would you do cucumber?
You can do cucumber, yep.
It's really nice in a sandwich.
True. If you then put it with the yogurt as well, so you grate it really fine, bit of mint, bit of yogurt in there, natural yogurt, of course, not strawberry yogurt, because that would be weird, wouldn't it? That would be weird.
Strawberry yogurt.
Strawberry yogurt with cucumber.
Cucumber, I find
Each to their own. Celery.
Someone producer's singing. Celery, celery.
I like that.
It's good, yeah.
The reason that electric food processors sometimes have a difficulty with celery is because of the string.
Stringy.
The string wraps itself around the blades, and that breaks the motor. It gives too much pressure on the motor. It can do, absolutely.
You know, well, you probably do know this, that celery is, I think, the only food that requires more calories to digest than are actually in it.
Negative calorific value, yes.
It also tastes like absolute
It does.
Shocking.
I agree with you. I'm not keen. With peanut butter.
That's what, yeah, you dip it in your peanut butter. As a peanut butter delivery system, it's probably good.
I mean, arguably, it becomes less negative calorific value then, doesn't it? Have a look at this.
My son and I were sitting last night chatting. He said, why is it that all the healthy foods taste like poo-poo and all the good stuff tastes like... If only they could reverse it.
Well,
imagine going on the fish and chips diet.
I'm going to argue. I'm going to argue the toss with you just a little bit, because if you cook fresh fruit and veg properly, and you do some really good recipes, and you get your herbs and your spices, you can get some really, really delicious stuff.
True.
It takes a bit of effort. Yeah. It's the effort that people don't want to do. Yeah, sometimes. Have a look at this. This is celery.
Celery.
Look at that. Now there's no string in that. And that...
There's no string in that. That should be the catchphrase.
No string in that.
Celery, there's no string in that.
Exactly. I've got some beans here as well.
Beans?
Beans.
I can't eat beans. I come out in a rash of eating beans.
I didn't actually...
What's that quote from? Anyone?
Oh, I don't know.
No? Are you a movie buff?
I do, but I can't remember quotes. I'm terrible at remembering quotes.
I can't eat beans. Come out in a rash if I eat beans.
It sounds like Forrest Gump from the... No, from that... Oh, I don't know.
Have a think. Anyone? Answers on a postcard, please.
Ooh.
They have a wide selection. I think I'll try the fish.
I actually bought the beans to show you the Pro-Cut scissors. Yeah. Because, look, you can cut the beans.
Cut the beans.
Really easily.
That sounds naughty.
Look at this. So.
No, it's not so. Oh, yeah. I cut the beans. It sounds a bit.
Look at this. Red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers. Yeah. Beautiful finish.
Dr. Peppers.
Dr. Peppers.
Very good. Yes. You looked that up on Google, didn't you? You cheating so-and-so.
She cheated, didn't she?
Yes, it was Superman 2.
Oh, look at that. As a bean base, that's absolutely beautiful.
They do bean salad what do they call it? Bean casserole in America for Halloween, not Halloween, for Thanksgiving.
Yes, they do, don't they? Like cassoulet. Yeah.
Yeah, I love all that.
Beautiful.
Or collard greens. I always love a collard green. I love some collard greens.
Collard greens nicer than ordinary greens.
Yes, they are. They really have great flavour.
Partly because they put lots of other lovely stuff that's probably bad for you.
Bacon.
It's like, bacon and cream, and it's like, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly right.
Right, Mark,
So,
stop, please. Stop right now. Go on. No, okay, once you've done, after you've done that,
yes.
I just want to say, in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
It's going to get your subconscious tingling.
Uh-oh.
If there was something you could say to your nearest, dearest and closest friend
Yes.
about why they should buy this set now,
Yes.
what would it be, and show us why? Last 10 minutes of the show. Over.
Do you know what? It's absolutely easy, because the bottom line is, whatever your favourite vegetable is, you can now prepare it properly and quickly without any problem. Cheese and onion you can do? Yeah, we can do cheese and onion. Of course it would. In the same way as cheese and tomato work. If it sticks, it just means that one of the onions is on the blade.
Yes.
There we go. And so it sticks, but if you shake it, it unsticks.
Sorry, I interrupted you having your close personal moment with your...
Yeah, but the bottom line is, Rob, if you like cooking, this is the quickest and easiest way to prepare fresh food. And because there's no battery, there's no electricity, so you don't have to worry about it running out of battery. You don't have to worry about the price of electricity with this. Yeah. All you are doing is pulling the cord. Every time you pull the cord, the blades go round 6 times, so it's like you've got 30 knives all chopping at the same time, which means it's easy. And that's what's so good about it.
You know, the other thing I was thinking, the challenge that's worthy doing, is I bet you'll have several things done before I've gone to my cupboard, got my electric one out, which always is in the garage, because obviously you're too tall to fit in the cupboard. Oopsie.
I've got wet fingers.
You don't want wet fingers,
I've got a big bit there, and it's just stuck. There we go. That's better. The horse would have loved that.
Yeah.
Or Thumper.
That reminds me of radishes.
It does radishes really nice.
Yeah, radishes. Radishes are a good substitute for potato as well.
Are they?
If you do it like
but they taste horrible.
No, but they do until if you cook them.
Oh.
Like keto casserole. Bean casserole, they're lovely.
I'm not as keen. By the way, just remember, if you don't chop quite as finely, brilliant for being able to do stews.
Yeah.
So you can get a base for a stew or anything. So butternut squash stew. So butternut squash is really difficult to chop. So all of those kind of things really, really good. So you said onion and cheese, right?
Yes, please.
Why not?
What about
red onion or white onion? Which would you prefer?
Red.
Red, because it's pretty on television.
Pretty. And what about celeriac and things?
Yeah, absolutely. It can.
That's actually a vegetable, right?
Yeah. No. It can do all. It can do all of that.
Really
exactly.
Stuff.
Do you know why I don't do celeriac? Because it's horrible.
I know. Celeriac's got the sort of thing that describes how you think it's going to taste.
I'm not a big aniseed fan.
Oh,
I'm not. Yeah, I don't like aniseed. So I don't like.
I like them in a ball.
See, I don't like it. I don't like Pernod, and I don't like aniseed balls either. And I don't like licorice.
Do you not?
No.
I like licorice.
I like red licorice, but that's strawberry flavour.
Strawberry flavour.
You know, I like that. Cheese. Where's the cheese? Here's the cheese.
Cheese.
To be fair,
everyone's looking.
2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, cheese, absolutely.
Some cheese. It's too late for a takeaway.
Exactly.
Unless you work these silly hours. For your dogs as well, they're, you know.
This.
Now, you know what I'd do with that? I'll put that straight in a sandwich.
I can do that for you if you'd like to taste it in a sandwich.
I've already had one. I've eaten so much tonight already, but I guess I'll have a bite. Just do a half for me.
I'll do a half one for you.
Because cheese and onion is one of my favourite mixtures.
Nice.
Please, may I request you check out, we've got hundreds of you who bought this tonight. We've still got hundreds of you sitting with it in your basket. Thank you for all the emails tonight. It's been a really enjoyable show. I've enjoyed it, and I'm standing in for Shaylee tonight. I'm actually off all weekend, so you've got Alan with you tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Oh, thank you. And Matt one night as well. Matt and Alan together.
Try that.
Because I'm going to be in Warrington shooting some shows for Freeview and also for.
Well, I might come and visit you then.
I think you might. Come and do this again in Warrington.
Good idea.
Sounds
good idea.
While I feed my mouth, do you want to be a presenter for a sec and tell us a bit?
Shall I tell you about what you get? So you get all of this for £20. Now, if you go to the Piranha website, it will be £31.97 if you add it all up. But look, for all of this, you get the pull and chop, and the system is so easy because it is a manual food processor. It's so easy. Every time you pull the cord, the blades go around. Super sharp stainless steel blades, they go around 6 times, giving you 30 knives all chopping at the same time. It's not difficult. It's just a consistent action. Lock it into position and pull. It's as easy as that. But not only do you get the pull and chop in this set, you also get the Pro Cut scissors, the V-knife and the spiral cutter, all for £20 and 4.95 P&P. Seriously, it is a great deal. And all the way through your kitchen prep, whether you love fruit, whether you love vegetables, if you want it fresh, this is the best way to actually have it. You can have the rainbow of colours really, really easily. Pop it in the pull and chop, and it's so easy. Crudités is absolutely fantastic. If you want the dips, don't buy them in pre-packs because you don't know what's in the pre-packs. Don't do that. Fresh is best. It's also cheaper, my friends. It's absolutely cheaper to get the fresh stuff as well. Be it garlic, oh look, the lid gives you the chance to be able to simply pop it in the fridge and keep it overnight. You also get the whipper or the whisk there as well, so you can whisk eggs, you can whisk up milkshakes, all kinds of things. It is very, very simple. And you can fill it right up to the 900 millilitre line. And it's all recommended by my good friend, TV chef Rusty Lee. Woo! Love Rusty. And everything you see from Piranha there is dishwasher safe, and it's all designed in the United Kingdom as well.
By the way, you see that sandwich?
Oh, where did it go?
Exactly. That worked really well because it evened out. You've got perfect distribution of cheese and onion.
Yeah.
If you went to Piranha's website right now, their jumbo pull and chop is $14.99. That's the RRP. The Pro Cut scissors $9.99. V-knife and slicer $5.99. Total £30.97. Here at ShopOnTV, by special arrangement directly with Piranha themselves, £20 is the price, saving you over a third. You're getting a tenner of additional value for nothing. Basically, it's like getting the Pro Cut scissors for free. Every single item in the kit has a 5-year guarantee, unconditional. If anything goes wrong with it, well, I say the condition if you throw it at a wall. Oh, what's that? Oh, is that the new website? I didn't recognise that. Oh, by the way, those Sherpa blankets, I think we're sold out in the grey.
I've got one of them. They are amazing. Really they're amazing.
I know. Yeah, they go in the washing machine. But anyway, sorry, I got slightly distracted there by shiny things. This is absolutely, I believe, a must-have in the kitchen, and not just the kitchen, but all over.
Look what else you can do.
Yeah.
With the V-knife, you can make a melon basket, if you so desire.
Or you could make one with a pumpkin, and they could go around and put all the sweeties.
Absolutely, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
But look at that. So you can do, and of course, for Halloween, you can make your little monster friends.
We will be.
Love it.
We will be not celebrating, but we will be joining in a little bit of the acknowledging. That's the word I was looking for. The Halloween spirit.
Yes.
You'll pardon the pun. Yes. Got some lovely spooky music.
Are you going to be Dracula?
I won't be here.
Oh.
But, no.
Oh, you'll be away, won't you? Oh, nice.
Away,
nice.
yes. I'm always away. Away with the clown. Mark, it's so wonderful to have you back on.
Oh, I've loved it. I've loved it.
You know. And it's great because it was always you or me, and now it's great. They've got a double whammy to
Woohoo!
Double treat or a double curse, whichever way you happen to look at it. £20, ladies and gentlemen. Final reminder, final call, last call. Please check out now. If you are still alive and kicking and watching the telly and you haven't bought it yet, be sure to check out. Later on tonight, we have Alan Ennis and Matt McNamara will be presenting. We have an amazing tower offer for you. In fact, that vacuum we showed you tonight, you're going to get to see demonstrated in full tomorrow. So also Boot Beauty is back next Saturday. Loads of good stuff happening here at ShopOnTV. But the wonderful Mark Rise.
Thank you, Rob.
I thank you. You are a god, a legend, all of those good things.
You just mean old, don't you?
Well, people say I'm a legend, and it's, old. It's forgotten, yeah. Or I'm a leg end, whatever that is.
The leg end.
A leg end, yes, I'm a leg end. Safe travels home, my friend.
Thank you so much.
And I will see you in just over a week. Thank you. Bye-bye.